talking about us. I just know I wanna fuck. Baby, I'm seeing the light. I want your body on mine. Oh, I see you're willing to go. I've seen the moves that you do. I wanna get close to you. I wanna get closer.
Focus. I can't see your action up, I focus. I just till I find out I can't focus. See on Instagram that I do it for motions. But I just wanna I just wanna see you get down and dark. Molly white drugs inside my cup. Take this shit but feel like love. It's too some bitch, but too some for the job. When she get off, I get her off like it on God.
Somewhere they're talking about us. I just know I wanna fuck. Baby, I'm seeing the light. I want your body on mine. Oh, I see you're willing to go. I've seen the moves that you do. I wanna get close to you. I wanna get closer.
Them things that was holding me back, gotta realize stay up, make believe. So I hot in a boat, spit that resign. Everything else can contemplate.
Yo, if you're with us in the chat, welcome back. Happy Monday. Devious, it's good to see you, bro. If you're in the chat and you haven't submitted yet, make sure you hit exclamation mark submit if you want to skip the queue. You can do that by hitting exclamation mark skip. Also, what'd you get up to this weekend? Let us know in the chat. We'll get started here shortly. We got a good little queue. Nah, you're okay. You guys had a heat wave and there was fires, and I just found that out today because we had bad air in New York, and I was like, what's up with the air? And I just found out there was fires, so we had smoke. So I hope everything's okay up there. This is terrible, man. Blame Canada. Nah, it's not Canada's fault. I blame everybody. We need to take better care of the planet. That's how I feel about it. Amir, what's going on? We have recently changed the way that we do skips, just for the future for you, because obviously it's cheaper if you do it the other way, like on Nero. But let me know when you've submitted your song, and I'm gonna make sure that we put it in the skip queue anyway. If you subscribe, if you do the sub thing, I'm still gonna make sure that we give you the free skip, or sorry, the paid skip. All right, you just have to let me know. Simon, what's going on? But let me know, Amir, when you submit something. I'm gonna go find it in Nero. If you guys are in the chat and you want to submit, it's free to submit. Just make sure you go over to Nero, submit your music to us. If you want to skip the queue, you can do that too. It's $5 for a regular skip, $10 for a super skip, both of which will guarantee you get played on stream today. We have 40 songs submitted, so I don't know that we'll get to every single song that's been submitted today, but we're gonna try and get through as many as possible. It doesn't look like I have Amir's in here yet, but I'll keep an eye out for it. When I see it, we'll get you bumped up. Unless... So Chris, I don't know if you have the ability to do this, but if you see it in there, do you mind just putting it into the skip queue? I can go look for it if not, but I figured I'd ask, seeing as you're in here and you're the Nero master in this chat right now. If you guys are in the chat and you've never been here before, hi, it's nice to have you. What we do, we listen to music, we give feedback as a community. We try to be very respectful about it. That's really the one rule I have in here, is just please don't be an asshole to anyone. If you have feedback to give on a song, focus on the things that could improve. All right, so talk about the things that you think could make the song better, or maybe from this song to the next song you think that an artist could do to improve. All right, that is the purpose of this stream. We're talking about how artists can improve and get better. I don't want any of that like, this isn't good, I don't like this. That's fine, you can feel that way. If you feel that way, focus on the things you think that can make it better and talk about those things specifically in the chat. All right, we just want to make sure we create a really welcoming environment for artists in here. It's a difficult thing to put yourself out there in the first place, and that's the thing I always try and tell people is like, yo, like, it sucks. It sucks to put your heart and soul into something, put it out there, and then have people be like, it's trash, but give absolutely no real feedback at all. So we try to not do that in here. This is really about giving real feedback and telling people like, hey, these are some things you did good, these are some things you could do better, and this is how you can develop and grow as an artist. I think everybody needs that, right? Being a creative is a journey. So all that in mind, we're going to spend the next 2 hours listening to your music, giving feedback. I'll be saving songs to the songs we found on live stream playlist. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you go follow us on Kayvan's house as well, because tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, because I have a big meeting tomorrow that's like literally from 10 a.m. to 6. So I'm going to have a hard time making content tomorrow, but I'm going to try to. I am, at some point this week, going to update the content for the songs we found here on live stream as well. That updates every Tuesday. But you should follow us on Kayvan's house if you don't anyway, because you have a lot of cool things happening there. Songs from the comments, if you want to submit, this is another way to submit music for content and playlisting from us. You just have to get in there and leave us a comment with a song, artist name, song title that you like. That's it. I'll go listen to them myself. I listen to every submission that you guys submit for all of these things on songs from the comments and all these other things. Like, I listen to myself. Release calendar every Friday, I listen to them myself. I listen to all of them. The only ones I don't listen to all of are the ones for stream, and it's literally because I just don't have the time amongst everything else, right? So take advantage of those things too. The ones over here are all free on the Kayvan's house page, and you can submit for those, and I listen to them. So if you don't get played on stream, please just keep in mind, I'll still listen to you if you go submit in here. We also have our At Home with Interview series. We just dropped one with Section 2 a couple weeks ago. We'll have more on the way. Our live Q&A series, we're going to be doing our 5th installment of the live Q&As in the Discord for free, and this is just a series that we started doing this year as an educational tool for you guys. We bring in artists, representatives, and music industry professionals, and hopefully artists in the near future, just to come and talk to you guys about like what they do, answer your questions, and hopefully make things just a little bit easier. LibMGMT, who some of you know from the chat because he's been a long time member of this community, really since the beginning. He's also an artist manager. He works with an artist named Dosey, amazing folk artist out in LA, and he's worked with a bunch of distributors as well, and like has a lot of experience in the DSP and pitching space, right? So he's gonna come on and do our next one next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday in the Discord. He'll be answering your questions. We'll have some questions for him as well. But really, this is just a way for us to share more information with you, more experience from other people. So come join. New Music Who This playlist that updates every Friday. Submit for this for free. Also, all you gotta do is put that in the release calendar. Boom. That's free for you guys also. I listen to all of those. And then, like I said, songs we find on live stream every week. I'm not going to be streaming this Thursday because I'm going to be back outside with big-ass kids doing another one of these days. So I won't be streaming on Thursday, but I think I will be doing a makeup stream on Friday night. So just keep your eyes open for that. But Thursday, I'm going to be outside interviewing. So if you are in New York, make sure you pull up on us at Noya House. It's a free event. You can find the RSVP link for it. Not in my bio yet, but I will fix that after we get off stream today. And yeah, I'll be outside just doing interviews with people, meeting some people. So if you are around, if you're in New York, come say what's up. I love meeting you guys in person. I love talking to you in person too. Yeah, if you haven't submitted music yet, if you are just joining us in the chat, it's free to submit. Please do that. If you want to skip the queue, $5 regular skip, $10 paid skip, both of which will guarantee you get played on stream today. I didn't forget about you, Blue Jean Baby. You're going to go on this week's update. All right. Shout out to Leno Prod, who this song is by, featuring Itak and Pluie. It's called Too Many Steps. But let's get into your music and let's get started, because I want to make sure we get through as many songs as possible, and we've got a pretty deep skip queue going. So just so you know, if you're on the skip queue, you are guaranteed to get played, but every 5 paid skips, we do a random free skip with our spinning wheel. Again, this is because I'm not here to just take money from you like some of these other streamers are, all right? That's not what I'm here for. And I'm going to be fighting this fight and pushing this narrative of like, I'm not scamming you guys. I refuse to just take extra money from you just because. And I wish that more people appreciated that, because it sometimes is a bit of an internal battle for me to be like, nah, I should just up my prices like everybody else. But I don't want to do that shit. It's not who I am. Need That, Youngin, Up First. Need That's a song I made loosely inspired by the 10th Commandment. Even though we don't see it in real time, we covered a lot from the things that are tangible, like fancy cars, if physically like money, or if it's something that you feel love, which is the basis of the song. I Need That. Okay. All right. Let's see what Need That's about. I feel like I know this building he's standing in front of also. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs. And if you're with us on YouTube as well, you can hit the same commands. ! Submit, ! Skip if you want to skip the queue or submit your music. I like the beat choice already. Yes, put that in the LA networking channel also on the Discord. All right, so I love this for a couple different reasons. One, from a nostalgic standpoint, this really reminds me of like where I first started. The mix feels a lot like the mix of the music that I used to make on my vocals and the people around me, so it reminds me of that. That is probably where it should improve a little bit. I do wish that the vocal was a little bit further up in the mix. At times it clashes with the instrumentation of the production and a little bit of the sample as well. That's really the only thing I hear immediately. You got a good voice, but I do think the mix on the vocal also just, I think if that's a little bit stronger, it's a little bit better for sure. Sample is super fire. I like the beat choice. I'm gonna save this also. I'm not terribly mad at it. Like, the mix is the only thing I really immediately hear, but at the same time, there's a lot of really like good raw talent in this. It low-key reminds me of early Rocky. Like, I'm talking like Purple Swag kind of era A$AP Rocky, the Ghostface Pup era A$AP Rocky, especially in the vocal and the flow. High volume on the vocals, I need that, says Steve O'Papa. I don't disagree. If we bring these vocals up a touch, this hits harder. Currency coded too. I hear that, Heisman. I think vocal layers, right, ad-libs, those are maybe two things that feel like they're lacking from this as well. Beat is crazy. I agree with you, Simon. 4:30 is maybe a touch long, but let's see how it develops. Young.in__youngin. I do like this artist's name too, but well, one, I wonder how old he is, right? Two, I think names like this sometimes are the names that you feel like you age out of throughout your career. So I'm curious to see, as he gets older, does he stay youngin? Does he change his name? Moot point. More curious than anything. Need that. Is the IN for Indiana, says Amira Hayes. I'm not sure. It could be. It definitely could be. Probably could have cut off this last like 45 seconds also. What's up, Brian Cole? I did not miss your DM today. Sorry, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, like, to me, didn't need this like slowed down section from like probably like 3:45 to 4:30 as an outro. The song was really strong without it. I probably would cut that just for, you know, the repeatability, let's run it back kind of vibe. But I think the flows were good. He changes his flow and delivery enough to keep me interested. Good ears, says Steve O'Papa. I would agree with that. I think the vocal tone is really nice. I think the mix on the vocal could have been a touch stronger, just a little bit more in the forefront. And that's really it. Like, I maybe some doubles, maybe some ad-libs, just to kind of keep that, you know, keep that dynamic kind of feel to the vocal overall. But I really liked it. Generally speaking, it was easy to playlist. It's an easy song for me to come back and listen to again. Young.in__ on Instagram. I'm dead, bro. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know I keep saying that I'm going to do it, though, and I haven't done it. I hate taking forever to do things. Last week was just super fucked up. This week is going to be also kind of fucked up, but it's okay. We're gonna push through. Everything is going to be fine. Sweat demo WRJC up next. I wanted to make a song specifically about the dance floor and how it shaped me internally and externally. I cannot relate to this because I am the worst fucking dancer on the face of the planet, and I get extremely self-conscious when I'm dancing that other people are judging me for how poorly I'm doing it. So this will be a different experience for me, but I'm excited to listen to this one and get to know you a little bit better. Let us know what you think in the chat. Well done, RJC. A little bit of mouth noise in the beginning that you should try and get out. You could just trim that.
is so obnoxious. I don't need reminders, I just need that brown and white and yellow red vagina. Please don't ever mind me, took so long to find me. Now I question every thought out loud like I'm asylum. All my niggas died way back in.
So I actually do kind of like this mix on your vocal, like just the effects and everything.
When I was 19, we was robbing.
You could definitely clean up some of these, like, it's just like you recorded all the way through on one track, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not gonna double or comp or like punch in, just trim the edges of the words. It'll help with some of that, like, just mouth noise, like you breathing or like you like doing like saliva stuff, you know? Vocal mix could use a little more atmosphere, because I didn't know I needed this. This reminds me of like early Childish mix-wise. Like those early mixtapes from Childish Gambino. What? I don't know how else to describe it, because that's the sound that it is. It's just like smacking your lips and like, you know, like you fucking rapping a song all the way through. Your mouth gets dry, you know what I mean?
Heaven sent just like vanilla sky. It's fully tilted in the area. It throw away me from looking sloppy.
See, the thing is, I actually really like I like the idea. I do think the execution needs a lot of work, and this is what I'm gonna say about the execution. I'll wait until afterwards though, because it's like a lengthy explanation of what I think you need to do. From like a operational standpoint. I wish I could show you a session. Like, fuck, I wish I could open a Logic file without it crashing my OBS. It sucks. I gotta figure out my sound routing so I could do that. Like that, you know what I mean? All the things I fell in love when I was young. I knew that I would be a rap when I was one. I like to listen to my heart beat like a drum. And then I speak out words you never heard before. Like, it's kind of tough. Like, the idea is really cool. I like the development in it. I like kind of like the intensity. Your last name is Young. All right, cool. So you're not gonna change it from Youngin. I like that. All right, cool. So here's what I'll say. There's a lot of things I like about this. I like your delivery style. I like the way it kind of develops over time and it kind of gets a little bit more aggressive throughout. You know what I mean? I liked the overall kind of like mix idea on your vocal with that slightly distorted, slightly oversaturated, kind of bit crushy tone that you had going on. That felt really good. Definitely reminded me of early Childish Gambino with the writing style and the delivery style. I think to make it work, the writing has to be clean and more concise, and the vocally, his voice and inflections more from Steve-O Papa. I think those are really, really good feedback. I think that's really good feedback on your actual vocal delivery, right? I do think those are things that can improve. But I think some of those things actually stem from like a more operational issue, which is that you are trying to record from start to finish the entire thing, right? Like, this is something I used to do when I first started as an artist, and I think it's something that every artist kind of aspires to do, because you think when I'm recording, I'm performing the entire thing all the way through. That's more impressive. Actually, what's happening is it makes it harder for you to do it at a high quality level. You know what I mean? And I think that's something I learned the further I got into recording music and making music, is that if you have sections of a song, record every section separately. You know what I mean? Like, go in, do comps, get the best takes you can get, because at the end of the day, that's what everybody is doing. There's no one doing this at a high level that isn't comping vocals, that isn't going back and punching in, that's recording all the way through from start to finish with no pauses. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Also, and I think this will actually help clean up a lot of the things that I was talking about, like the mouth noise. You're not really going to catch it if you're punching in, because it's going to start right at the moment where you've already taken the breath and you're starting to deliver, right? In theory. And then similarly with some of the like running out of breath, like some of the, like the further in you got into it, there was more mouth noise. And that's only coming from like, even for me, if I'm talking, sitting here for 2 hours talking, my mouth gets dry as fuck. You know what I mean? So like, you gotta stay hydrated, you gotta be drinking water. And then I think with that, there's just more noise that kind of happens, right? From an operational standpoint, I think that's one of the issues. Go back, comp vocals, get the best takes. If you got to do it line by line or 2 lines by 2 lines, that's completely fine. Everyone's doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not cheating. It's not weird. Don't feel like you've got to do everything all the way through from start to finish. This applies to everybody. If you're a singer, don't sing the shit all the way through from start to finish. It's not going to be the best way to get the best take. You're not going to hit the crazy notes that you could potentially hit if you just comp in and like punch in and do things that way, right? So for me, That's it. Operationally, that's the first issue that I see here, is that you should be recording this in smaller chunks instead of trying to record it all the way through, especially at a 3-minute long song. There's no need. You can cut that down. It will be easier for you to deliver. It will come out cleaner. It will come out more confident. Second thing that I would say, one vocal track all the way through, no ad-libs, no doubles, it's not enough. It sounds very empty, and I think that kind of nods back to I didn't know I needed this as comment of wanting more atmosphere in the vocal. I think if you add layers, it's going to do that. It's going to allow you to vocally process those different layers differently and maybe just create a little bit more of a dynamic throughout, right? So that is probably the other thing I would say too, is just like, again, from an operational standpoint, don't feel like you need to do it in one take all the way through. Also, make sure you're building on top of it. You don't want to just have one track only within the production, right? And I think those are probably the biggest things that I hear. To speak a little bit to Steve-O's note about like tightening up the writing, I think that's the case of any song that maybe feels like it's 3 minutes long with no hook, and I don't know if there was a hook in there, because if there was a hook in there, then the thing that I would say is because there's only that one vocal layer, it doesn't really stand out as a hooky moment. So you want to kind of work on that as well. I think that's, especially for a song that is more about dancing, right? Like dance music is so hooky by nature, and sometimes there's not even verses in dance music. It's just a chorus, you know what I mean? So I think those are maybe the notes that I do have. What I will say that you did really well is just creating this feeling through your vocal and through the, like, there's a lot of really, really good things that I liked about your voice and the way you delivered the song. I think the operational stuff will actually help accentuate all those things that are really great about your voice that are getting lost because you're just delivering it in one go. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So all this to say, I did like this, but I do think that there are things that can improve. And I think if you work on those things, it's going to massively, drastically improve how we feel about this song, even by the time it's finished. And I think there was a lot of people who didn't have negative, like it felt good overall, but I think those things will just help you clean it up and make it feel more polished, you know? Hooky by nature, R&B band. I like that. Will.RJC, if you did rock with that one, make sure you go follow. If you think you can help, go follow him. If you're a producer, go follow him too. Look, man, I try to tell people, like, we're not just going to give you some bullshit feedback in here. I'm listening for a reason. I'm listening critically because I genuinely enjoy music, and I think that it's possible always for it to improve. It's just sometimes people aren't going to tell you what can improve. You know what I mean? And I think like that makes it so hard to grow and develop as an artist. But I love this shit. I love watching artists develop. I love watching them get better. I can't help every single artist or work with every single artist, but at the same time, there's guiding lights we can give them. You know what I mean? You get the vibe and feel right, but your points that everything else is lacking. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Duality, Blue Jean Baby up next. Balance is a state of action, not a state of being. We've listened to this artist one other time on stream, and I really enjoyed her music. She's a Filipino artist, I think from Virginia as well. Really, really fire. So let us know what you think. This is Duality. This just came out on Saturday. It is going to go in on our New Music Who This playlist for Friday, this weekend's update. And we'll put it on Songs We've on the live stream. I've already listened to it, so I do like this song. I already know that for a fact. Wait, have you linked up with Mundane yet? Do you guys know each other? Great voice. We said this last time too. Blue Jean Baby on Instagram. Let us know what you think in the chat. I think that maybe the only feedback I have on this one specifically is more production notes than it is vocal notes. The vocals punch through wonderfully. Tomato Boy says love of voice. Amira says fire. Chisloni says fire. Manny says love this. Steve says, oh, I like her voice immediately. Keek says I fuck with this heavy. Lots of positive feedback. Oh, you produced this yourself also? Well done. I didn't know I needed this. Yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, self-produced is sick. Congrats. Put the music video on the Nero link as well, and if we get you in a free spin, we'll watch the video too. Simon says very fire. Brian says I love this approach. My only production note is on the bass line. That's it. And it's just on that, there's like one note that's like a little dissonant with everything else. But it maybe just feels a little wide also. Some early Roy Woods feel on a vocals as Steve-O. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. To me, the bass line's the only thing that kind of catches my ear, though, is maybe it's the kick bass combo, because the kick's a pretty deep kick.
One of the biggest things that I had to learn, and I actually read this quote, it said that balance is a state of action.
I don't know.
State of being. So
It's not the biggest note. Chazoni says that was a really easy listen. 2 minutes 36 seconds, a perfect runtime for me right now. That 2:30 to 3 minute runtime to me feels like the perfect runtime for a song. Fire, beautiful voice, says Feng Shui. Something I would run back on repeat since it's on Spotify already. I definitely will. That one is saved. Duality, Blue Jean Baby on Instagram and on Spotify as well. Eddie, what's up, my dude? Happy Monday. How was your climbing adventure this weekend? Those of you who don't know, Eddie does a lot of really adventurous things in his spare time as well. But this weekend he was doing a free solo, which is crazy as fuck. The Nero King himself. I think the bass has a great slide and probably just need more movement later. Other than that, it was solid. Scary, yeah. Look, I'm like not a good heights person, so I can't even, like, that's not even something. I'd probably get like 5 feet up and be like, nah, bro, I gotta come down. Steve said I would say more movement on the drums, but he also my feedback. A good song, but a little more bounce would take it there for me. Totally fair. This is all fair feedback. What's up? If you're with us on YouTube, hello, Lil Novek. Team Lil Novek, what's up? If you want to submit music, oh, I don't know why I put that in the YouTube comments. If you want to submit music, just make sure you hit the Nero link and also put the paid skip queue instructions in there too. That was my limit for sure. Next time a rope will be in use. Ah, bruh, how? That's so crazy. What mountain did you climb? Yeah, we all want to know what you climbed. Tell us in the chat. So I'll literally Google it just to show everybody. Substance, Ian Franzen up next. New demo for y'all. Let me know what you think. Love this artist. Really been enjoying his unreleased music that we've been getting in streams so far too. Tell us what it was. Good morning, Antone. The second flat iron in Boulder.
I can't be sure it's hope. I keep seat on tape. Both that's drowned.
We're gonna look this up and it's gonna be crazy as fuck. Hold on. Where's the second one? This thing? Oh my god, are you joking? Oh, Nero does emails. Fuck yeah. That's really exciting. I was gonna hit you about that actually. Hey, what are you talking about? Look at this thing. Yeah, I love Ian Franzen's vocals a lot, man. Tomato Headed Boy on Instagram. Go follow him right now, honestly. Hey, you cracked 1,000 followers. Shout out to you. This is a new thing this weekend. This guy's sick, man. I'll tell you some other songs to listen to. This is unreleased, so you can't listen to this one again. Unless you clip the stream. Which you should. Crisis Actor, Blue, Pay Stub, Crime of Being Small, all great songs. Simon said, and a fellow redhead, we are so up. Yes, Tomato Headed Boy. A Way of Life for Ian Franzen. Very cool. Seriously, really love all of those songs. And I have been super impressed by the stuff that we've been hearing that is now yet too. We've heard 2 songs. He's also a part of Milk Bong, which is another band that he's in. Which, honestly, I've not listened to Milk Bong yet, but I do love the name. Because it's a great band name. We are Milk Bong. It's also kind of disgusting. That seems like it would get gross real quick. Ooh. The milky smoke. Not just that, but like this, like the smell. Probably August. Can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Love the guitar here. Has some distance in the mix compared to the other elements, but cuts through perfectly. Milk Bong sounds diabolical, but sick band name. Yeah, definitely. Yo, seriously, man. Loving the music so far. Really excited to hear more from you. That one was called Substance. Make sure you guys go follow him, though. Tomato Headed Boy. Tomato, if you're one of my English community members. Tomato Headed Boy. Milk Bong album artwork about to be absolutely disgusting. Yeah, you just gotta, like, low key for the artwork, you might literally need to get a bong, put milk in it, and leave it there for like a week or something so that it gets all moldy. I feel like that's like low key a perfect album artwork for you. It's just like fucking moldy, gross milk and some sort of like shitty bong. There you go. There you go. There's my idea for you. It's foul. It's disgusting. If your music is kind of punk and gross, though, I feel like it's such a good visual representation. Our logo is a milk carton with a down stem. That's pretty crazy, too. And then someone has to hit it in the video. Gross. Gross. No. All right, Camo 17th, The Feeling featuring Ice Cold Bishop. I'm excited about this one because I like Camo 17th, and I really like Ice Cold Bishop. So let us know what you think in the chat. This one's called The Feeling. I might have heard this already, to be honest with you, but I'm not even mad about hearing it again. Also, Mike Summers. Mike Summers sounds familiar, too. Why do I know Mike Summers? Did he do the last Camo 17th song that I really liked? No, Triz, Khan. Oh, shit. He's got some credits I already like, too. Let us know what you think in the chat. Free skip coming after this one. And if you're in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Another day is not promised for you and me. This world full of grief, but seeing my baby girl worth more than gold to me. Coming courtesy. This is going straight in the playlist. Be yourself, you ain't always gotta act hard. Play your card, got a nigga feeling like a star. And you too cool to dance. Been through etc. Hard like Anton, I'd be so jealous if you're in Paris right now. It's one of my favorite cities. J'adore de Paris. I'm in a good mood now. Oh. You know when a song just makes you move? This one. Great hook.
Okay, feet ain't worked in a minute. And knees still don't hurt when I bend them. 2 feet on the curb, I'ma kill them. Your homies say they slide into the
I mean, my only note is that the bass is like a little like wide. It swallows you a little bit, but I don't care really all that much either. Simon says groovy as hell. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna pull up everybody's socials. We're gonna start with Camo 17th. Camo 17TH. Ugh, out of Florida. What part of Florida? This does not sound like Florida. What the fuck? Ugh. We got a bunch of Floridians in the chat right now. Ice Cold Bishop on Instagram, the other rapper on this one. One of my favorite rappers out right now, I would say. Consistently delivers, man. He's very good. And then Mike Summers, the producer on this too. Mike Summers, all caps. We're gonna follow him too, because this shit slaps. Love this like chanted vocal in there. That's such a nice touch. It's such a nice detail. The vocal inflections, like the melodic choices here, it's all very well done. Rhythmically, it's really good. I like the form and shifted vocal on Ice Cold Bishop's verse as well. Great production. To me, maybe the only note is that the sub bass felt ever so slightly wide and just felt like it swallowed everything else up at times. But like I said, that's really not the biggest deal ever, and the song was hard, so I can live. I can live with a wide bass line if the song is hard. Sweet Tooth, Carl Westmoreland. This is a very regal name. I don't know what to think about this. This is a very regal name. Westmoreland. Sweet Tooth. I know nothing about this artist. Let's see what's up. That he was just doing that? He didn't performance shift it? I've heard him do such a range of voices. Sometimes I don't know whether he's performance shifting or not.
And I can never stop having these sweet dreams.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
And they keep falling.
Album artwork not necessarily doing it for me. Yeah, well, I love that about him then. That's one of my favorite things about him, is just how he plays with his voice like that.
Some like to smoke, some like to drink.
Who Westmoreland on Instagram?
Baby, you miss me. Baby,
Oh, bro, I'm sure it is.
To all the ones that be bringing me comfort. It's just me, myself, and I when I think about my circumference. Ones I like are smart and flexible and make their flaws.
This is a good little flow. I do hope it changes up throughout, but it's a good one to start with, especially for the production style.
Next scene is candlelight and glasses clacking. Next scene is special touching.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Laughing and orgasms, actually how it happens. Can't help that I walk forth and you just feel that I'm chose. I can't help that I walk in and with no jewelry they froze. I just know that anywhere I found myself.
I do hear that, Ryan Cole.
I think you might be right. And I can never
I think it is slightly. I think it's slightly panned to the left.
And they keep falling in my lap, and I hate turning down the sweet thing.
Some people do mix like that, though. I will say, like, that is like a... I feel like that's low-key like a, you go to production school or like one of those like audio engineering schools and they low-key like teach you this method at one point where they're like, oh, we'll mix everything in a different place and pan things to different sections, which is maybe better to do if you've got a full band mix. But Steve says, I wonder if this guy likes Q-Tip because there are some similarities just how he raps. Maybe. His voice, I hear the voice a little bit less nasally, but
and I can never stop having these sweet dreams.
She's gonna tell you what you want to hear, 4K Nova.
And they keep falling in my lap and I hate turning down the sweet.
Is it a label or is it a distro A&R? It's two different things. This is a cool cruise around and smoke song. I agree with you, Feng Shui. There's arguably nothing really wrong with this. I think the things that could improve and what I would like to hear maybe between this one and the next one, more centered vocal, one, because I do think the off to the left vocal is maybe a little strange, and pretty noticeable, I think, for a lot of people who are in here listening too. Secondly, the artwork, I will say the artwork does not necessarily catch me. I low-key feel like it would have with not the gradient of colors in the background. That's maybe the only thing that I would say is just like for the gradient on the background, I think makes me feel like this artwork does not hit quite as hard as it would had it been just maybe black or just white on the background with the teeth. Totally a personal preference, but I think for me, for some reason, the gradient just doesn't scream like this is a really more serious sounding song, and I think it was a little darker and more serious sounding. And then, yeah, I would say like vocal mix, that's probably another thing. You know what I mean? It wasn't far off, but I do think it could have been a little bit cleaner. I think part of that was probably also in the recording itself too, and maybe the mic, maybe just the mic settings as you're recording, which is equally as important, is kind of getting that flat vocal to build from. We talked about this last stream. And yeah, I think that's it. But I will say, it wasn't anything really like jarring to the point where like I wouldn't listen to you. You know what I mean? Like I definitely love to hear more from you and hear you more as you develop as well. Who Westmoreland? He can rap. That part I think was pretty clear. The raps were there. All right, a distro for Empire. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear. So this is what I always tell people about A&R meetings. One, they're probably gonna tell you the same shit as everybody, right? Split, term. I mean, maybe these are things you should ask, right? Split, term, exclusivity. Ask those questions. Are you getting support? What support are you getting? Ask those questions. Oh, sorry. Cheers. It does, but I have to accept those things, and I always forget to do it. So yeah, ask those questions. One, like those are maybe the biggest things that you'll want to know, and realistically, like term, split, all that. I think Empire's 80-20, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure what the term is on the contract. It might be a year to year if it's just like a self-distribution kind of situation where you're uploading on your own and kind of putting it out through them. And that exclusivity is probably also just going to be dependent on, I mean, just ask that question. You know what I mean? If there is that at all, there might not be. And then, yeah, like the things that they're going to give you and the things they're going to tell you that they're going to do for you, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of them just because I've done these conversations and I just know from a management standpoint, but also from a distro standpoint, what some of the things they're going to kind of ask you are and tell you are. So they're going to do playlist pitching. That's the thing that they're going to tell you they're going to do. Everyone does that. One thing that you should keep in mind is if you are not a priority artist, you are one artist in a roster of potentially thousands, if not more, and could be releasing multiple releases every single week in which you are not actually the priority. Even if someone says you're going to be the priority, you might not necessarily be, and you should keep that in mind with especially bigger distribution companies because they are going to tell you everything they can to sign you. That is the job of an A&R. at its absolute core, their job is to sign artists and bring them into the platform, especially if it's not going to be like a real priority thing where they're going to be taking care of you. However, if it is a priority thing and they are saying that they're going to give you XYZ label support, like blah, 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 just ask questions, man. Like literally just try and like find more information about these things and make sure that you know what you're going into. Also, if anybody out there has a TV on right now and you're in New York, please put Fox 5 New York News on. I'm going to be on there in like 10 minutes and I want somebody to record it for me because I'm here on stream and I can't pull it up. Maybe I'll try and pull it up on Hulu. Who fucking knows? Maybe we can do that and we'll get distracted for a minute because I did this fucking interview earlier today and I completely I just winged it and I hope I did a good job. So I'm part of me is like I gotta see it and see if I did a good job or not. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. But yeah, like I would just say one, like fucking ask questions, bro. Ask hella questions. And then yeah, like especially like ask about term exclusivity, what kind of support you're getting. Is there budgets available? You know what I mean? If you have back catalog available to move over to a place, you are fully within your rights to say, hey, I have back catalog that's available to move that's earning consistently. Do you guys do marketing budgets? Do you guys do advanced deals for bringing back catalog over? You could also ask that question. You're going to impress them if you ask that question. You might scare them a little bit. So maybe keep that one in the tuck, but you can ask that one later on down the line, depending on what it sounds like they're trying to do for you, all right? But definitely ask questions. And if you can, maybe ask, like, you know, how many releases do you guys do a week? Am I going to get a PM? Like, who do I reach out to for XYZ thing? It just make sure you know what you're going into. I'm a big question asker and note taker and take notes during the conversation too. So you can always reference back to those. At the end of the day, what's in the contract is going to be the thing that really dictates what you actually get and not what was said in the conversation. But as you go into contract negotiation, if your A&R has said XYZ thing as a promise, it at least gives you the opportunity to be like, hey, on this day, on this phone call, you told me this thing. Where the fuck's that at? Add that shit to the contract now. Put it in there. Don't do it like that, but it gives you the leverage to at least have the conversation. Don't do it that way. Approach it from a really like respectful and inquisitive manner, as opposed to I'm demanding this thing. But make notes. You know what I mean? Keeping notes is never a bad thing. Paper trails are good. All right, Sukuna, King of the Hill, Chisloni's the Lord. Do it just like that, says Anton. Don't do it. Don't do it just like that. You do it just like that, and everyone will be like, I don't want to work with this person. They're mad difficult. What the fuck? But you're well within your rights to be like, hey, you said this thing to me. What's up with that? Why isn't it there? You know what I mean? And maybe you get more out of it. Sukuna, King of the Hill. Ooh! This is good. But we're getting a dope second verse replete with references to Sinners and Severance. Oh, very nice. At Chisloni's on Instagram. Mix needs a little bit of work on the vocal. And I would say the kick is maybe just a touch loud. It's a little overpowering on the vocal. But I do like this. Yeah, engineer hasn't got it yet. That's understandable. Oh yeah, it says, sorry, it does say unmixed, unmastered. What the fuck's wrong with me? Hey. I can't pull up Hulu on my computer. It's not working. Keeks is still hitting. I would agree with that too. I mean, they'll publish it later, I think, on the website, hopefully. I vibe on this Laurel Hill. I die on this foreign hill. Still, it's the view from here. I'm gonna miss it. Fuck. Like Whoopi, you can see the view from here. If you didn't go listen to Chisloni's recent song with Dave B, FOMF, that is out now too, and that one's pretty solid. Shout out to Dave B out of Seattle too. A great PNW rapper. That was a good second verse. It felt very cohesive. Zelly, we will try and listen to it today, bro. We do have free skip sections throughout the stream. So every 5 paid skips, we'll do a free skip. And then also towards the end of the stream, we'll do another free skip section too. So if you stick around and hang out with us, there's always the opportunity to get played later on in the stream. We just like to make sure that if you like, it's basically 2 things, right? You spend money, I'm going to make sure you get played. That's a fact, without a doubt. That's a guarantee, all right? if you fucking stick around and hang out with us, I also respect your time, and I appreciate you spending time with us and taking part in what we're trying to build here and what we're doing. So I'm going to make sure we try and reward you towards the end of the stream. All right? So those are the two options. If you're not here in the chat at the end of it, that's fine. You know what I mean? You don't have to hang out the whole time. But if you want to come back later on, you can also. It's just our way of giving back to you guys because we do really appreciate people in the chat too. At Chislonies on Instagram. I don't really have to, outside of mixed feedback, bro, I felt like you found a really, really good sweet spot vocally with the choruses and everything. Like, the inclusion of like that melodic hook is really something that just goes boom, 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 boom. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I feel like you've kind of found that pocket for you. Song has no business being this smooth and calm when Sukuna was an apologetic threat. That is a fair point, and I can't argue with that at all. Kayvan stream method. Look, bro. This is ooh, Dulce, Mother. This is immediately getting saved. I don't know anything about this artist. Dulce. Sorry, Dulce. Getting followed. This is crazy. Wait, this is crazy. Sorry, I was saying something, I got distracted. You just know if you're in here for the first time, I'm a little ADD, so I'm all over the place sometimes. This caught my attention immediately. Oh. Heisman Cobain says you are. This is tough. This is really tough. Wait, you're in the chat over here. Just know that the Twitch and the YouTube chat are very much enjoying this, and just like me. Where are you from? UK? This feels like a UK artist to me. Are you from the UK? Chisley says, hey, she cold. The fuck? Wait, in Philly? Philadelphia? You from Philly? Oh. I just said, damn, I wanted that dance drop. You got it. This is a minute and 44 seconds, not even 2 minutes long. Born and raised in New York, based in Philly now. This is sick. Heisman says she sounds UK though, yeah. Manny says this is so hard. Amira says, mother. I didn't know I need this as this goes crazy. Lots of positive feedback. I really don't have any notes other than I want more of it. That was sick. Wait, you're only 3 singles in this year, which is crazy also. Okay, through Venice. Love that. This is dope. I'm going to have to listen to Wanted and Materials at some point. This is high grade, says Feng Shui. Everyone in here too talented. I'm in the wrong. You're not in the wrong stream, bro. Stop that. Because the last song that you sent in, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like you were saying it, but then we listened to the last song that you sent, and I was like, this is really far. Dulce. It's got to be Dulce, right? Sweet like Dulce on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. That was tough, bro. Could also have previous releases under a different name. I thought about that, but only 3 under this pseudonym. It's very good. Also, she runs a nonprofit called the Day Project for LGBTQ plus youth and BIPOC youth as well. Damn, that's really beautiful also. Make sure you go check out the Day Project as well, because that is really great work. Love to see it. Love to see an artist who's doing stuff for the community as well. The other 2 songs sound completely different. I appreciate you. I'm going to listen to them anyway. I want to check them out. No, it says Dulce. It said Dulce right there. At the bottom. Pronounced Dual Say. But like if we were doing Italian, it would be Dolce. So you are correct. You are correct in the classic Italian pronunciation of Dolce. It would be, yeah, you are in Europe, so it would be Dolce. Theodora Keeg up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. It means sweet in Spanish also. Spanish, Italian, they all say Dolce. Diodora. I used to love a little Diodora when I was a kid, bro. You grow up in England, you wear a lot of Diodora, it's a fact.
In the dark, leaning on myself. This is not the dream that was mentioned. Wish this the one we invented. Grew up, never had a fucking sense.
Trinidad too? Wait, you're from Trinidad? That's fire.
We was in the ends bent. But we never break. Police wanna talk. I don't know.
I think I do like this one. The rhythm is slightly confusing to my brain. I struggle with stuff like this. It's a little abstract, I think, with the chop on the sample. I do also think mix-wise on the balance between the vocal layers, it's a bit messy between those two, right? With that lead layer and then the bottom layer. It's like 3/4 time, is it? 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3 1 2 3 2 2 3. Like no.
You don't know how much I adore you. Trying to kick it, no, the adore. I can't work with no fee involved. 1 or 2, I'm like 3.
Maybe 6/4. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, the time signature sample chop is a little confusing. I do like that you take on these types of beats, but I think it's just hard as a listener, at least for me, is to get into the rhythm of song where the chop is so strange. But I do think, all right, like more than the chop, right? Which I'm not really so mad at you picking a beat like that, because I think that is a challenge. And I actually appreciate that you are challenging yourself to rap on beats that are maybe harder to write and rap on in general. I think for me, the bigger thing there is it not in 3/4. It kind of is, but then there's like an odd chop here or there that doesn't feel like it hits that 3/4 timing, which makes it really confusing. It might be fully in 3/4 though, but I think it's the chops more than it is the time signature that's confusing, if that makes sense. The album is called Apostata. Did I say that right? Make sure you go check it out. XOKeeg3G on Instagram. Definitely go check it out. Look, if this is your vibe, like these abstract raps, because I think for a lot of people, like there is like a big audience for this and a wide audience for this as well. I think for me, I always struggle with it. I don't know what it is about my brain, but I struggle. Look at us music nerds talking about time signature. Look, the amount of time I had to fucking learn about time signature, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Was it in 12/8? I'm kidding. We'll stop. But yeah, I think it's more the balance for me between the vocal production and then the vocal layers. So like I liked the lead layer. I felt like the bottom layer a little bit. And the raps were good. Yeah, like we'll all say that too. Like the actual bars themselves were solid. I think it's just more the vibe and getting into the vibe that was a little tough with that one. But yeah, I think it's the layering. It's kind of like the volume leveling between the layering is one thing where it felt like the bottom layer was maybe a little too loud and clashing with the lead layer a bit too much, whereas the lead layer should be leading more, if that makes sense. And then also just because of where frequency-wise the samples fit, because the samples are all going to sit right in your vocal range, that's maybe the only thing that I would say too is just like that makes it a little tough at times, I think. And I say this about like a lot of music, the samples like that, like it gets a little tough. Hey, Dolce, welcome back to the chat. You are very welcome. I will say the majority of people are actually over on Twitch, but it's okay. If you're in the YouTube chat, they can see you in here. They can see you in here on the stream. So we appreciate you and thank you for sending stuff in. 2 more, and then we'll do another free skip. Sunday by Simon up next. Just dropped this one on Friday, produced by me with some additional guitar from Nate Steckler and Declan. Yeah, bro. Just keep it up. I would like to hear you, and you don't have to do this, but I'm curious to hear you on like a more middle of the road kind of like sample beat where it's not as abstract. I'm just curious to see what it would sound like and if we get more into the bounce of it, if that makes sense. Sunday, Simon, I love the guitars on this already. Very peep coded. A little quiet. Super peep coded though. I like this. I think the production hits kind of tough, right? And I do wish that your vocals were up in this mix a little bit more. But vocal tone, melody choice, very peep coded. Yeah, super nice vocal tone. I agree. I like the artwork on this one as well. Steve says crazy because you flow maneuver around the production really well. Positives. You're in a good little pocket here, speaking of pockets. You go wrestling with the level. I just would always err on the side of vocal loud, production quiet these days. Because the bass line really dominates this mix, it feels like. Amir says just added my playlist. I do like it. I'd put it in the playlist too. I like the song a lot. Lawai, welcome back. What's going on? Heisman says cool song. Steve says the song's winning me over as it goes on. It's one that's easy to get into the vibe of. Sounds a bit like Lil Peep. That's what I just said. It's very Peep coded. But I love Lil Peep, so I'm not mad at it. I'd call me when you get sober in my vinyl connection. I'm curious about the switch up right here and where it's going. I don't know if I love the switch up on this one, only because it was really flowing so well. I like the idea. This part's cool though. Oh, this is cool. This part's really cool. I don't know if I love the transitional piece from part 1 to this part, but this part's really cool and part 1's really cool. I think the bridge in the middle of these two sections, I don't know if they hit for me quite as much, but I do love what it built into. And again, I love the idea and the direction and just the detail in doing that and kind of having that like section in there and that transitional piece in there. I don't know that it caught me quite as much on the in-between, but the outro was very cool. Steven said the switch up was not really needed. I think if the transition to the guitar-only section to skip that first change-up, this would be great. Feng Shui says vibey. I didn't know I needed this. His outro is sick. SIGHMXN on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. And go listen to his other music, too, because I've definitely heard some really cool songs from Simon. Shout out to the Origin team who initially put me on in the first place as well. But yeah, bro, I think, like, for me, I did really like that one. I put it in the playlist. I'm going to listen to it again. I think the only place where it didn't really quite hit for me as much, like I said, was that transitional piece between section 1 and that outro. But I did think the outro was really sick. And I think more than anything, the biggest feedback that I probably have is just on the mix and making sure that your vocalist is the star of the show. Because you got a really nice vocal tone. And I do think people will gravitate towards that as well. Just, again, if you think about Peep, right? Like, not to just keep comparing you, but I think the way that your vocal feels so inviting and warm is the thing that people really liked about Peep's voice too. Like, it was very authentic. It was very true to him. And so I think that the vocal is actually like a huge draw for you as well for the same reason. It's very vulnerable feeling. It feels very warm and inviting. And I think a lot of people gravitate towards that. So don't mix it too low in the mix. You know what I mean? Like, so that is the reason that I say that more often than not. I think like it's hard. Like vocal mixing is tough in general, right? And I think if you don't have a good voice, it's easy to lose people. You have a really great voice, so I think you have an advantage almost in a sense of being able to captivate people with it. So just make sure that it really stands out in the mix every time. And if that means that you have a song where the beat's just maybe a little quiet, but that vocal is really drawing people in, I think you'll be fine with that. Some artists I don't think can do that and be okay. I think that you might be fine with that. So I would err on the side of more vocal, less production every time. That's all. Backup Plan, Bedrooms. You are so welcome. You don't ever have to thank me. This is the second single for my album with self-help called Backup Plan. Zany raps on a zany beat with a piece of chicken and waffles as a single art. Backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. This one is Backup Plan by Bedrooms. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Socks with Birkenstocks. How can we be at odds if I ain't heard of y'all? And it's not getting even if it's not adding up. Look, I'm not stooping down, I'm only counting up.
I wear with socks with Birkenstocks all the time. Is that a thing?
I woke up every day with the intent to be great.
I kind of love this production. It reminds me of Sonic.
Feel like Tom DeLonge, the way that I've been seeing things. Like
you weren't lying when you said zany raps on a zany beat. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Cast the first stone like it's a movie role. Trying to cast the first stone like a mold for erosion. Emma and the Family Stone. Everyday people acting sly. Who can know it? Wicked hearts. Dark arts, parked cars for the charred parts.
Anton says I like this. I like everything here. I like the flow a lot.
Burn down for it all starts.
Sonic coded. Socks and Birkenstocks are a thing. I wear socks and Birkenstocks all the time. Amir says Zach Fox vibes. Anton says, I don't know, this is cool. I like it too.
I say peace to earth, rather surf on moonbeams, letting loose on a few things.
I'm not listening to it every day, but I think as a content piece also, if this is a visual, people go crazy. Simon says this is nuts. Anton says Hobo Johnson if he was a good artist and not an incel. Is this 4-4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2.
And it's not getting even if it's not adding up.
2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Revolving sushi restaurant.
He was really spitting. I do agree. But Zany raps. Zany, Anton says, hey, I didn't have that last part. No, I did. I don't smoke anymore, but being high, this is probably insane, says Mozzarella Manny. This is what Fantano would make if he raps, says Steve O'Pap. What do you think? Mac feels beats good too. I liked that. I'm not mad at that. Look, like I'm not mad at some zany raps. I think there's a time and a place for them, and I think as long as the artist is not trying to portray themselves as some sort of like super like gangsta fucking like, you know, like person, then it's fine. You know what I mean? Like I think it's just being realistic with like who you are as an artist, and if that's the artist like thing, then they did an amazing fucking job of it. You know what I mean? And look at these, man. Chicken and waffles. You love some... who doesn't love chicken and waffles? Bedroom's music on Instagram. I don't know that that's the best representation of bedroom music's solo music, so just know that it's not going to sound or feel quite like that every time when you go listen to him. But I do like that for a one of one, and it's like its own thing. You know what I mean? It was fun to listen to. I would love to watch it in a content piece, actually. We make everything out here. Fuck a genre. I fuck with that, too. Image Melody up next. This is our next free skip of the evening. We'll get back into your paid skips in a second. Out of Brooklyn, we got fusion of R&B, Afro. Cool. This artwork is crazy. This is explicit artwork. What are we looking at here? Goddamn. Oh, sorry, Moni. I appreciate you telling me. This is some explicit artwork. Angel says I gotta get out of here. The song kind of fire though. Sheila said I should call her. Hey man. Why is this kind of tough though? Lima says holy, this is so clean. It kind of is. Stop, bro. This shit is moving. What do you want from me, Anton? Oh. Why is this kind of tough, though? I'm fuck with this. I am 88GE. I came on 1 before GTA 6. It's true. It's true, you did. Limo, thanks for the follow. I will say I absolutely love Afrobeat for the reason that I can't stop my body. I don't dance, but Afrobeats comes on and it's just like something happens to me. It's impossible to not move when it's on. This bass line also. It's almost got a little compa bounce to the bass line. Oh. The song is low-key kind of perfect. Let us know what you think in the chat. Artwork? I don't know if I'm sold on the artwork, if I'm being honest. Song? Very good. The artwork would throw me off a little bit. Lima says absolute gold voice. Voice crazy good, says Feng Shui. Crazy good. 171 monthly listeners feels a little crazy to me. Maybe it's the artwork. Production is who produced this also? Sincerely Suave on the production. I don't know Sincerely Suave, but that man can make the fuck out of an Afrobeat beat. Woo! Lima says artwork goes off in my opinion. Hey man, look. Bit explicit for my taste. You gotta send this to Shay off the Sweets. Yeah, Shay would definitely like this, man. That was tough. Immediate playlisted song. I am 88GE on Instagram. I mean, bruh. The song was tough. The song was really tough. Lawai. Aladdin. Let us know what you think in the chat. Up next. Lowai. I said it right the first time. The fuck did I say it wrong the second time? This artwork does go crazy too. I'm not gonna lie. This artwork does really go crazy, bro. It's very One Piece coded. Oh yeah, you're the. I'm sorry. Is this Chinese? Did you just saw the song in Chinese?
I've been in the trap for a whole week. Put my dick in your bitch in the tummy. You a rat, you a bitch, you are ugly. I pre-ordered your coffee, it's comfy. Stomp on his brain like a pumpkin. You was a clown, you crusty. All of my smoke is premium.
I think the chop on Armenian. That's crazy.
Dot on your face like an Indian. Chop on the top of the vehicle. I'm in the bus, it's umbilical. When I get it.
Yeah, you can submit any genres, but I listen to everything. I love music. I did. You were the one that I said the other day had like a little bit of Killy in them.
No lights, no camera, just action. Still trapped, no luggage, still packing.
Oh.
My bands, they do gymnastics. Send you straight to your casket. Pockets full of dead presidents.
You can submit country. I don't think. It is indeed One Piece coded. That's a fact. This is tough, bro. There's 2 songs off this one. Validation was really good with Jean Rivera too. This is a fun song, bro. This is fun.
You a rat, you a bitch, you are ugly. I pre-ordered your coffin, it's comfy. Stomp on his brain like a pumpkin.
He was a clown, crusty.
All of my smoke is premium.
Hey.
Your head with the beanie is dot on your face like an Indian.
It's pretty tough. I like the vocal layers you have in the background there too. Like those are good. Hey man, I will say I really enjoyed Killy when he dropped. For the same reasons I like Killy, I like you. You know what I mean? It's good melody choices. The Chinese, the Mandarin at the beginning took me by surprise, but I loved it. It was a nice touch. The energy is good in the delivery. The artwork is pretty solid. Beat choice is good. Maybe some timing things here and there, like if you wanted to like work on cleaning it up and just making things like hit right on the beat. That's maybe the only thing that I do here. It's like every now and then there's something that's like a little bit off, but like it's kind of also feels stylistic, so I'm not really that mad at it. It's not a thing where I'm like, nah, I can't listen to this. Like every now and then we'll get some shit that's like so offbeat, like I just can't even listen to it. You know what I mean? That's not how I feel here. Kind of tough, man. Lonely. Alt Monroe. This one's out Thursday. Bio and social links here. All right, we'll find those in a second. Oh, loud. This one's a bit loud. This one was loud. Oh. Okay. Monroe Music on Instagram. What's going on here? What is this?
I give my all for you. Stand tall for you.
Whoa!
I'm 22. I'm 20. 101, let's make this two. What you wanna do? Cause I'm 22. I'm 20.
This is hard as fuck. I need to know what songs you wrote. Oh my god! Let us know what you think in the chat, but I kind of love this. Whoa, bro! That's the fucking New Jeans credit. Oh, this Lulu project is so good. What else have you worked on, bro? Clo the God, love Clo the God. Bro, you got a lot of fucking credits, man. Congrats. Sinead Harnett as well. Oh, so you've done some like amazing shit. Nines, bro? Where are you from? Outside of London, I should have known. This screams England. This is the reason that I love music from England in a nutshell. It's diverse. This is so fucking sick, bro. This feels like a movie. It feels like a TV show. Like, it's cinematic as fuck. The sound design is wonderful. It's full. It's loud. It fucking hits, bro. I want it like, all right, sorry. We're gonna get DMCA'd for this, but I love Adekunle Gold. Bruh. You got some motherfucking credits under your belt, bro. Like, I don't know if you're in here right now, but you got some motherfucking credits, bro. Some of these are so fire. Mix is crazy. Unreal, bro. Sasha Keeble is, that's like such a flag. I love Sasha Keeble. That's one of my favorite artists right now. So know that you've done so much with her. Like, say less. Say less. Masego, bro. Masego credit, say less. Jazz Karis, say less. This is sick. I need to go listen to more of your music. Just off the strength. Off the strength of what you have done as a producer writer. And then also, yeah, like off the strength of all this from the Scooby soundtrack. That's even crazier. Yeah, off the strength of your production credits and off the strength of what we just listened to, I need to listen to more. And I need, when is this? You said this drops on Thursday? This one's out Thursday. This one drops on Thursday. I need to not forget this. I'm gonna hold on. I gotta favorite this. I never use my favorites in Nero, but I'm gonna use it for this one. Unreal. MONRO music on Instagram. Go follow. That shit was crazy. Johan Lennox up next. Oh shit! 2 in a row. Wait, that one's out already? Are you sure? Is that the Ever Since You Said I'm Leaving alt that we just listened to a second ago? No, Lonely alt. The original is, okay, so the original is out. I'm going to save the original in the playlist so I don't forget. But the alt version, which we just listened to, is also crazy. All right, sorry, back into it. Johan Lennox. You've heard me fucking, I glazed Johan. Someone in the comments was like, yo, you're just glazing him. Yeah, I fuck with Johan Lennox. He's an incredible musician. I'm actually absolutely going to sit here and glaze musicians who are fantastic. I'm going to do it every week. I'm going to do it twice a week. I'm going to do it for 2 hours straight. I don't give a fuck. Because it's really good music. And that is exactly how we should celebrate people who are good as fuck at what they do. Johan Lennox, finally. 3rd single from upcoming album. This trap drops on Friday, 8/1. And I'm going to do it again. All right? You got a music video this time. You guys are lucky as fuck. Shout out to I didn't know I needed this. For sending this in, bro. I will. I will always stand on business. This is such a spooky video. I love him. Color grading on this is so spooky. This bass line is hitting very hard. What an experience, though. I think Quadeca worked on this album, so it's funny you say that. I'm pretty sure Johan worked with Quadeca on the last song we listened to, right? I think that's what he said. Yeah, Quad produced on this one. Strings, as always. Ale Araya also on the feature here. Anto, man, tap in. Tap in with Johan. You might end up. Johan always works with people in his Discord too. He's mad cool like that. I fuck with him. He's a real stand-up dude. Beautiful string arrangement. Beautiful textures in the production too. Panning there was really nice. Like it's so tastefully done. If I had any feedback on this one, it's maybe just that the bass line feels a touch loud. And I wish that it didn't overpower so much, but Everything's really beautifully done. If nothing else, it's extremely immersive to listen to. I mean, I will say that, like, one, this doesn't feel like any genre in particular, and I love that about it. But I don't know that anyone does such a good job of blending so many different styles of music into one sound seamlessly as Johan Lennox does. And that's the thing that I think I really appreciate about him the most, is the way he brings other artists into the fold when he's creating songs, the way he brings the string arrangements into everything that he does. But then also just these heavily electronic elements that just like really, really like hit you hard. Like even the bass line, right? Like a touch loud, but extremely immersive. Like it's one of those things that sucks you in and keeps you in. And so that's the thing. I just really, you know, I said this before, I just really respect to this guy as a musician. Like he's just, like if you love art, you know what I mean? Like I think sometimes it's different. Like there's different types of artists to me. And I think like, you can tell the ones who really are just trying to push the boundaries of art and just make some shit that no one else has ever made before. And I do feel that way with Johan more often than not. So, yeah, I'm going to sit here and I'm glazing for 2 hours. I don't care. Well, fucking, this dude is sick. Go follow him. Johan Lennox on Instagram. You'd be fucking up to not go follow and listen to his music. Like, that's how I feel, genuinely. Amira, Jackpot, Tyson Apollo remix up next. Found Tyson Apollo on YouTube. So glad we got to collab on this. This is Jackpot. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah. The bass line being loud is definitely Quadeca-esque. Is that a thing that he does frequently? It's like a dB or two. It's not even much. It just buries some of those other really beautiful elements in the arrangement, I think, unfortunately. I like this remix already. This is good production. I do feel like the vocals are ever so slightly too wet. I don't know if that's just me. Reverb wise specifically. Got a nice bounce though. I didn't know that was a thing that he did. That makes sense though. He wants to make it sound like a mess. I mean, if that's the point though, then I'm not mad at it, you know? Just as a listener, that's probably the thing that would catch my ear the most. This is pretty chill. Marigold Carnival Music, welcome to the chat. Hello. If you want to submit, it is free. Feel free. If you want to skip the queue, here's a way to guarantee you get played on stream today. Amira Highs on Instagram. Like too much reverb, just slightly too much reverb, I think, for me personally. So like the wetter, like when you, there's like a dry is like basically no reverb. Wet is more reverb, right? Maybe not though. It might be just on the whispered vocal specifically. Because I feel like we get a little bit of that mouth noise that I was talking about before, like some of that like saliva stuff. But it's really only in that whispered vocal, which does make sense because you're probably going to be way closer to the mic when you're whispering the vocal to make sure it's getting it. You know what I mean? She got that fly like a G6 voice as Feng Shui. I think that's a compliment because that was a big song. But I think it's more on that background layer than it is on the lead. The lead, not so much. I do feel like you can put ever so slightly less on it, and I do think it would help a little bit, but I think it's more on that whispered vocal. And I think the reasoning for that is really just like if you're whispering it, odds are you've got the gain at the same level and you're just closer to the mic. So it's going to pick up more of that like transient noise that's happening naturally in your mouth a little bit and in your voice. So I think because of that, when you put a lot of reverb on it, right? Okay, it's reverberating all of those noises as well. So I think like maybe carving some of those things out on the EQ before you run it through reverb, or maybe just making it a little bit less wet on that one vocal layer actually would help a lot. Amira Highs on Instagram, AMIRAHEIS. I don't know why we're not following you. I could have sworn we did like multiple times in the past. Up next, Nicholas, Blue Raspberry Soda / Chemistry. I have really enjoyed this artist's music. We've listened to a bunch of things recently. Oh shit, bro. There was a shooting in Reno today. Sorry, that just popped up on my news app. You good, Ryan Cole? You're in Reno, right? Isn't that you? He's a fire producer from Denver. Let's pull up Tyson Apollo really quickly. This is Tyson Apollo's Instagram also. Yeah, what the fuck, bro? It just popped up on my news app on my phone right next to me. Ryan, stay inside. Tyson Apollo on Instagram, also for the production, out of Denver, Colorado. Only got 2 people. Yeah, 2 or I think it said 3 on my phone. But sad as fuck. Nicholas, hope you're having a good day. It's been chill, bro. I can't complain. Today's been alright. Nicholas, though, bro. Wyan Dot. I like this dude. I like this guy a lot. I like this guy a lot.
I would say this. It's a 100% reliable.
Anton, you're gonna like this guy a lot too if you haven't listened to him already. I already know it.
You ain't got nothing left.
Thank you for having me. Dancing in the dark with the dagger destined for Damocles.
Woo!
My inflection, I promise you I am panicking. Aloft in my reflection, I question all that
Great
I'm damaging. It's
use of language.
Can't lie, feel like I must. Being honest with the problem just sounds more like a crutch.
Hasn't missed for me yet either, bro.
Everyone dies, everyone tries. Every once in a while, compiled all of the lies, and I put them in a black book, leather bound.
I agree. Voice is great. Pockets he gets into are great. Bars are great. Production is great.
I tried to get them off, but
Wyan Dot on Instagram.
are aligned with the cost of trying to save face in a world full of nays. A sun full of rage, a sun full of rays. The moon and the stars, a drunk in the bar, and all I'm missing are the keys to my car.
Beautiful. Beautiful work. I'm not going to be available for like the next 3 days, but I am going to be at Big Ass Kids recess on Thursday if you want to pop out. Come see me there. I have like 2 days of like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. meetings tomorrow on Wednesday.
You know what's going to happen to you?
This is great, man. I think we're getting a switch up here for chemistry. Could use more vocal layering, ad-libs doubling, etc. But the hook is damn good, says Steve O'Papa. I feel you. Also, like a little de-essing, I think, on certain frequencies on the S's specifically. Just there's moments where it gets a little harsh on the S's.
Your love is like an ulcer. My love is like an ulcer. Miss me with the healing skin tag on the body. Love life in the lobby. Got no reservation.
I low-key feel like in sections like this, a little form and shifting layer would be good.
But the heart want what it want.
Like think Tyler the Creator form and shifting moment. You know what I'm saying? Really good though. Overall, really, really good.
Survival scroll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got another free skip coming up right now. That's what I thought. Who's gonna be next? Yeah, bro. I mean, it's fire. It's not really many notes. It's just like creative, like ideas more than anything. Like, I really like a lot of what you're doing. It's Zelly actually. Zelly who had asked if he could get the free skip. You got lucky, bro. You got the spin. You got the spin, Zelly. Also think using multi-layers to create harmonies and some runs will make that second half better, but that was good. Yeah, I think it's just building upon what you already have. The groundwork is fantastic, but I think it's just added details. Like, it's new kind of, like, ways to just keep things engaging. That's it. Zelly, you lit. Wishes featuring Niece the Nymph from my recent project, Mista, featuring another local artist. Oh, this is Louisville, Kentucky. So we got another Louisville, Kentucky contestant. I've been saying everything from Louisville I've heard recently has been really inspiring to look at and watch, so let's see what's up. You're welcome, bro. Really enjoying a lot of what you sent in. I like the artwork on this, too.
Wishes be the best. Wishes be the cars and the clothes and the checks. Wishes be the reason why we dreaming for the next. But wishes ain't shit if we all
Damn, I kind of fuck with this, too. Visuals are cool as fuck, bro. What? What? Yo, what?
Used to want the money and the power and respect. Lost my
myself, trying to measure up to my regrets. When I would pen, I found
You did ask,
all
man.
the moments I reflect. More money, more problems, more shit that I neglect. And I gave up on the shit.
What?
Trying to buy 1,000 acres for the fam.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Trying to separate myself from
Great
those who
work.
shit and where they eat. We don't do this shit for nothing. We've been
Something crazy is going on in Louisville, bro.
hoping and crying and wishing. Yeah, we took a
Something crazy is happening in Louisville right now.
I don't ask for handouts, I just go and get it. I don't follow rules, shit, I made my own system.
This was mad cool.
Cars and the clothes and the checks. Wishes be the reason why we dreaming for the next. But wishes ain't shit if we all can't win. Wishes be the best. Wishes be the cars.
I like this a lot.
Wishes be the reason why we dreaming for the next.
I thought that this part was a little bit tough. This part felt a little bit tough mix-wise on the intro section, but the verses are so clean. Kind of not mad at the chorus. This is really good, bro. Wait, is Shloop tapped in with you yet, bro? Has to be, surely. Oh, no, I'm about to put Shloop on when I get done today, bro.
Black in the past, now ain't no looking back on vision.
Oh.
I wrote it and you listen, I could kiss you, no kidding, cause I do it from the deep pits inside of my heart. Been through a ton, started
Something is happening in Louisville.
I did things like place of blame.
Shout out to everybody in Louisville, bro.
Dim shade on my skin when I seen that light from within me, wishing.
You hit Big Boy. I hit someone else completely, but I can't put my finger on who exactly it is. I really like this a lot. Shout out to Nice the Nymph also, who I think was on that second one. I gotta follow Nice too, man. Both very good. Both very good verses. I think Nice was the vocalist on the second verse. Flow and cadence reminds me of the first name that hit me.
I ran my head into a head scalp, sprouted its leaves. Since I got an idea, it's been harder to feed my needs, cause I want more.
Low-key kind of Crit too. I think this second verse reminds me of Crit a little bit.
Trying to measure up to my regrets. When I would pen, I found the truth in all the moments I reflect. More money, more problems, more shit that I neglect.
Damn, I really like this one, man. Great job. This one's called Wishes. I need to see some of these visuals from you too. Zelly, 5 L's, 4 Y's, looks like on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. That was dumb hard, bro. I gotta send that to Shloop. I don't know if you know him or not, but he's one of my distro clients on Genius, and he's also out of Louisville. I just feel like he'll fuck with your music. He's like around with like Horace and Forrest and everybody like that too. Like it feels like they're all kind of in the same kind of friend group. So I'm sure you know each other. It's not the biggest city in the world. Bro, I'm gonna send him your shit anyway because I think it was fire. Definitely cool, man. Definitely want to hear more from you. Mozzarella Mani. Thank you. Vibe or Not featuring Sonny Picasso. This comes out August 3rd on streaming. Let us know what you think in the chat. Shoot and direct all your own videos, bro. You gotta send one. Send in another free submission. We'll do a free section later on. All right, Shloop's the homie already. Fire. I know that's how all you Louisville people have been finding me here recently, and I fuck with that. I love it, bro. I love Louisville's music scene. It's great. Money. Okay, yeah, I love Horace too, bro. This has been crazy for Horace recently. Mozzarella Mani on Instagram. That's kind of tough too, bro. The music has been really strong tonight. We still got more paid skips to do. We're gonna get into some free skips sooner than later, though. Yeah, bro, you tough. Good work.
Is you a vibe or not? Heard you was busy. I'm in the city.
Got a nice bounce. This is kind of cool because it's almost got that like New York bounce to it, but also not. It's like different.
Is you a vibe or not? You know I'll be working. I'll be up early. I come alive at night. Come vibe with me. If not, don't bother me.
I like this. This feels good. This has good energy to it. Let us know what you think in the chat. But I listen to this.
Please don't lie to me. Please don't try with me. How these bitches ain't got no clue. How these bitches be down to see.
This is low-key a bit of a sleeper. This is one of those ones that like I would save and then I would find myself listening to a bunch, and every time it would come on, I'd probably leave it and be like, you know what, this song felt really good.
Now I be working, I be up early, I come alive at night. Yeah.
It's just got a feeling to it. I can't explain it.
Heard you was busy, I'm in the city, shoot making time or not.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah. Is you a vibe or not? Now I be working, I be up early, I come alive at night.
It is, yeah, the fucking dun 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 is pretty undeniable sometimes. Nah, this shit felt good, man. Honestly, I don't really have too much feedback. I felt like the mix on the vocals all felt pretty good. It's really the energy in the vocal more than anything, which I think sold me on this one. Production's really solid too. It's got the whole thing just has this like kind of catchy feel to it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't really explain what it is that like keeps you like hooked on a song. Sometimes it's just got a thing, and I feel like this one has one of those things, bro. I liked that a lot. Mozzarella Mani on Instagram. That comes out soon, right? August 3rd. Self-explanatory. Lil Novek featuring Nia Jolie out of Wilmington, Delaware. Oh. I don't know that I've ever heard an artist out of Wilmington, Delaware, ever. So let's see what's up with Lil Novek. Kind of curious to know what this is going to be.
Shut the fuck up.
It's giving Polo G like fucking Meek Mill already from the jump, but... Team Lil Novek.
I know that you been thinking about me but baby girl, I cannot find my way home. No, 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 no.
I do have a soft spot for this type of music in general. Let us know what you think in the chat. I have a soft spot for this type of music.
Yeah, don't trust what I tell you. I can see the look in your face. Yo, I've ex, he stole my style while he taking my DNA. How that new nigga treat you? He can't do none of the shit I do. You think I'm out here fucking hoe, but I'm just chilling.
It's kind of tough.
I've been out here chasing green, but on my pockets looking blue. This nigga text me like you fuck my girl, like who the fuck is you? I don't know you, I don't know her. She text me so I approach. She just seen it, I'm a rapper. She see my face on a couple posts. This other girl because I seen, cause she keep sending it on poster. She said that she love me, ask when you coming over. Can we get closer? Take you to Dubai, cause you remind
Yeah, this reminds me of like 2K Baby a little bit, Polo G a little bit, like... There's someone real similar that I'm thinking of, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm not mad at this though, the vocal sounds nice. Sung parts are good, I like the melody switches, like the switch from the lower octave vocal to the higher octave vocal, like there's a lot of dynamic range in this one, which I think is good. It's kind of perfect for the genre that it's in, you know what I mean? It's like, it feels like a song that this audience is gonna enjoy and listen to, like... And this has Nia Jolie on it also. These songs always do well on YouTube. So I would say like first piece of advice is do a YouTube video. Push that shit on like some of the channels. Amira says love her voice. That is a really sweet tone. Both of their voices sound really good together. Team Lil Novek on Instagram. How old is this artist? Oh wait, official Novek is the artist. We're gonna follow the one. Sorry to Team Lil Novek. We're gonna follow the official account. Official Lil Novek on Instagram.
Hey little baby, how you doing? Cause I've been feeling great. And I ain't been answering none of your calls, cause baby, I've been busy lately. I've been doing all these shows from state to state, I hope they pay me.
I mean, I will say I've heard a lot of artists like this kind of pop off on YouTube. And then ended up doing like verifieds or stuff like with them in the past. So I think it's just standing out in this space. But you get the right song and you'll be good. You know, just build that audience. I think you can build it through visual, through social. But just make sure you're putting a lot of content out. These songs always do well, especially outside of these spaces and on the internet. I agree. Always. As like without fail, at a high quality, they're a high quality, which this one sounds pretty good, honestly, overall. They always do well. Nia Jolie is the other artist on this. Let's go find her too. Official _ Nia Jolie. Also out of Philly. I mean, look, man. I'm not mad at either of the artists on this or this song. That Dina Girl got similar melodies to the girl, said Heisman. You talk about Dina Ayada? I fuck with Dina Ayada. She's pretty good too. Call on me, Didi, and Didi Music up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh. Music has been very strong tonight, guys. Been a very good Monday for music. Alright, this is the artist's first release. Let us know what you think in the chat. And Didi _ music.
When you call me to do what I do,
You better know what you're willing to do.
A little bit too much reverb on the vocal, but everyone does that on the first release, so I'm not mad at it. I do think you could dial back the reverb a touch on the lead vocal, though.
And it ain't hard when I know what you're needing.
Hey.
And I don't ask about what I'm receiving.
It's been real solid R&B songs in here tonight.
You want attention, then baby come get it, yeah. If you like the way I am, then come to me. You like the way I say your name, then hold on me. You like the way I do it.
Similar thing with just like clipping. I think this is like a thing that people don't do as much. Engineers don't do this as much anymore, but like, and maybe it's because they're comping everything, but like they used to like clip the ends of phrases and then fade them out or fade them in and just kind of basically like roll them in a little bit more so you could get rid of some of the mouth noise. I hear a little bit.
What can I say? I get lost and get carried away. And I love when you're begging me.
Off rip, I wish the verse built up the momentum to the hook. Too much stopping and going in the verse. Second verse I actually like more on this one. I like the flow on the second verse more. I kind of agree with you, Steve-O, on the first verse. But the second verse is really hidden.
But our lives are reality and get you stuck in a moment. Got you chasing illusions. You don't know what you're doing. Oh.
Yeah. When your engineer got time, you got to do that cleaning up the vocals. That's it, really. Amir says this is pretty. It's really nice. You got a really nice vocal tone on this artist too. I'm gonna save this one. That noise that I'm hearing also could be a percussive sound in the beat that's catching my ear a little funny, and maybe not mouth noise. It sounds like mouth noise, but I think it's like actually just a percussive element in the track. Really solid like first release for an artist. I'll say that off rip. Like sometimes first releases can be really rough, and that one was not that at all. All right, we've got 2 more, and we'll do another free skip. Hopefully, we'll get into our free skip section in not too long. Shove me. And I stand. Let us know what you think in the chat. I don't know how to say this. I'm probably butchering the way that this name is said. Shuvame? Shove me? I'm not sure. I like this artwork though too. Oh shit. Oh. Whoa. Heisman, this feels like one you fuck with. Beat's crazy. Beat is really crazy. Shout out Duffy who produced this one. I like this, bro. This can't be the right. Is this the right fucking Instagram? Yeah, it is. I gotta be honest, I did not expect him to look the way that he looks. Why is this so tough? Not a Chelsea fan. Why does this go so hard? That stuff is headache inducing. I love it. Bro, I have no idea where the guy... He looks like he's from the UK, low key. I'm not sure. No, Washington D.C., the U.S. You're from Nepal? Holy fuck! How do I say your name? You live in Virginia? How do we say your name? Is it Shuvame or Shuvami? This shit is fucking crazy. Knox. Shuvam. Is that right? Shuvam? Kind of tough, bro. Kind of tough. I only know one other Nepalese artist, and that's Curtis Waters. And I low-key think he will fuck with this super heavy. That's fine, Limo. We listen to everything, bro. This is just what we have so far tonight. I saved this in the playlist almost immediately. And we followed you too. Shuvam. Sorry. S-U-H, or S-H-U, sorry, S-H-U, V-A-M-E. Go follow this guy. Are you from Nepal originally? Peep your story really quickly? Sure. Oh, you're in New York right now? I didn't hate it at all. Wait, were you at the fucking... Do you go to the Kogo DOS thing this week at Amazon Music? You were there yesterday? Damn, bro. We had one of my artists from North Carolina. Masha was in town. I should have linked you guys. You guys would have been perfect to link together, too. I felt like he would heavily fuck with this. I'm going to send him this when I get off. I really like that a lot. Limo, louder, please. God, this shit was fire, bro. You got to tap in. There's like a couple people you got to tap in with for sure. Like Dost means friend. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you should. One. I'll show you the Instagram pages right now. Because you're South Asian. There's a lot of South Asian communities that exist. This is crazy. Oh, come on. I'm not mad at this either. Dost means friend on Instagram. You need to go tap in with them. One. Feng Shui, you did not miss it yet. This is a crazy demo. Dost means friend. This is for you, Shubham. And then also, Kogo Home. This label specializes in South Asian artists. Tap in with them. This goes crazy. Limo. Great job. Where are you from? This shit is having a resurgence heavily right now. This is fire. I agree with everybody. W Limo. You're gonna get love. It doesn't matter if it's not hip-hop in here. We just like music. From Sweden? Oh, man. Swedish producers are fire always, bro. Shout out to you, bro. We just got Gyökeres. Shout out to Sweden. Shout out Sweden for real. Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal. 63.5 million plus add-ons. This is fucking tough. I like this. I like this. The build into the drops is really nice. This is outside music. Trying to bring bass music to my town, but no one fucks with it over here. You're gonna find your people, don't worry. There's gonna be plenty of people who fuck with this. Start putting your shit on YouTube. Put your sets on YouTube. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, Isaiah. Sorry, I'm not checking the YouTube chat as much. That's my bad. That's my bad. Here's the link in the chat for you. And the skip queue instructions too. They're coming. Nightbot's gonna help us. Really good sound design. I like the use of the vocal chop. The drum and bass feels nice, says Heisman. I like the use of these vocal chops, man. Keeps things interesting. Nah, that shit was tough, bro, for a demo. It's very good. I mean, the only thing that I would maybe say, and this is just more of like a general thing than anything, is just like arrangement-wise. I would love to hear a little bit more movement in the arrangement throughout, just because of how long the song is. At the same time, I'm not going to say that's the biggest deal in the world, because I also think with bass music, like that repetitive nature of it is kind of a part of it. And if it's hard, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, undeniably. So you did a good job. If anything, though, I think like that is one of the things that from you that I think would maybe just help you improve your craft even more and get even better and make songs that are even crazier. Is just a little bit more work on the arrangement side and think about creating kind of like almost like an audio roller coaster for everybody. But yeah, you just made it today. Still working on it. All right, cool. That's it. That's the only thing I would say. If it's in loop form right now, you know what I mean? Just work on making a little bit more variation, 8-bar to 8-bar section or like section to section. I think you'll be okay. Ice Cold, Mickey Spades. Ice Cold, Ice Cold. Why the game so ice cold? I don't know. I wonder that myself frequently. Why is the game so ice cold? I kind of like this artwork. I wasn't sure if I was gonna fuck with it in the beginning, but I kind of do. It's the details of it that I like. The diamond teeth on this smiley face are really pleasing.
Where you been my whole life? Let's take flights across the seas. I know Japan is your biggest dream. Let's go to Greece, Amsterdam, and roll some weed. Round the world like a carousel. We taking pics.
I mean, there's always a space for songs like this. Always.
At the sky. I could lay here till the day I die. Next to you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Promise fade, they don't exist.
Let us know what you think in the chat. I do think there's maybe aspects of the boards that could be a little bit stronger, but I think the attitude is there. This is very tongue-in-cheek, very fun.
50%, let's make a mix. 4 months, see the baby kick. Now expectable fuck.
Gotta make songs for the ladies. So
flip a bird, get money. You ready to ride? This shit is too hard.
pretty smooth though.
People you love, they cutthroat, no empathy.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Ice cold, ice cold. Why the game so ice cold? Ice cold, ice cold. Why the bitch so ice cold?
Got a Boston?
Ice cold, ice cold.
I'm gonna be in your city. September 23rd, I think? September? I'm gonna be in your city September 20-something for a music conference. I'm coming out for a panel. Gotta pull up. Just made it today, still working on it. Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
Just like the clouds when I'm smoking, hoping all of my wishes are chosen. Notice, manifest and keep going. I might turn back or the hands of time. I'm back in my
I would love to hear more ad-libs and vocal layers from you. I think that's one of the things that would maybe just try and help fill up some of the space in the beat. Not just doubles, because I hear the doubles, but the little ad-lib moments.
I'm sniping every nigga that doubted me by the slightest. Undoubtedly you ignited the dragon inside my body. I'm more LeBron James.
Who came up with the word ad-lib? I don't know.
The bling is always shining. The king is now arriving. Don't be surprised when they cut off your head and
I think, is it Latin?
the kings. People you love, they cutthroat, no empathy, they ice cold, ice cold. Why the game so ice cold, ice cold, ice cold? Why the bitch so ice cold, ice cold, ice cold? Why the game so ice
Yeah,
cold?
Latin phrase ad libitum, which means to one's pleasure.
Ice cold, ice cold, ice cold.
Huh.
Why the game so ice cold?
Indicate that a piece could be played as much as one liked without following a specific script. Over the time, the tone was short to ad-lib. It is Latin. We were right. Our assumptions were correct. Ad libitum. More ad libitum, please. That's so stupid. No, I like that. I will say there's like maybe moments where the bars could be a little bit stronger, but at the same time, I think there's a real space for that type of song, and there's always an audience for it, especially if it is like more for like those kickback like moments, like, you know, you got the ladies out, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a song for them. Mickey_Spades, I would love to hear more from you. I'm curious to hear more songs. I don't feel like I'm getting you as an artist in that just in that one song, so I'd definitely like to hear more. Monotone Madman up next. You're my everything. Hold on, let's see. Are we due for another free skip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we are. Was that the free skip? Did I just do a free skip? No. I'd like to increase the amount of ad libitum immediately. How do you say more in Latin? Magis ad libitum. Heisman Copain, I probably just did some sort of a spell. I don't like to... Heisman, look at God, bro. You put it out into the world. Look at what happened. Here you are. Pop my shit, Heisman Cobain. Let us know what you think in the chat. Crazy. You were just saying crazy. The wheel delivers. Sorry, Anton. You gotta manifest it. Close your eyes. Well done. Well done, Anton. Heisman Cobain out of the UK. I'm excited about this one. Magis ad libitum.
Lately, I've been trying to pump my shit. Lately, I've been trying to pump my shit. Like, why is life just trying to resist? Why is life just trying to resist? Bros holes down, no
A little bit different of a production style for you. I really like your delivery. I don't know if I love the beat quite as much.
Why is life just trying to resist? Why is life just trying to resist? Bros holes down, no fool, I will miss. Told me goodbye, then you gave me a kiss. Never knew how hard.
I think it's the bass line that I find to be a little unsettling for my taste. I think it's the sound specifically. It's like the tone of it. You know what though? This reminds me of Skepta. This feels like a Skepta JME song almost. I do kind of like it. Low-key, if I think about it like that, it makes way more sense in my brain. And I take back the bass line note. As low-key does feel like a Skepta album cut. I love the little like melodic vocal harmony you have in the background. Lately, I've been trying to pump my shit. Like, why is life just trying to resist? Why is life just trying to resist? Rose holes that I never thought I would miss. Told me goodbye, then you gave me a kiss. Never knew how hard living could get. Feel like my whole damn life is a test. I'm dead. The ad libitum seems to be properly distributed throughout this fine production. Now, I actually do like this. It definitely does remind me of like a Skepta album cut, though. I don't know. All right, for me, like if this was like you send this to me and you're like, hey, I want to put this out as a single, I'd probably say, hey, this feels more like an album cut than it does a single. That's maybe the only distinction that I would make, as opposed to some of the other songs we heard from you, which definitely do feel like singles first and foremost. But I liked it. I can't say that I didn't like it. Stays on the floor for too long, even if the hook sounds like the verse could break it down and get off it. The melodic element is really good. I like the melodic element. I thought that was a really nice touch. I understand what you're saying about the repetitive nature of it. I think like I will say that is a distinctly UK kind of thing though, because you'll hear that, and that's why I say an album cut more than the singles. You won't necessarily hear that on the singles as much, but if you go dive into like the albums of like very classic like grime UK artists, you will hear that is kind of a repetitive theme. Well, not to be repetitive, but it is a theme, I think, throughout the music, where you will hear songs that are deeper cuts, that are like that maybe are a little bit more focused on the storytelling aspect or what's being said in the lyrics, but don't have as much of a focus on variation or even on the delivery side of things being like super engaging. And it's just really trying to get like the fucking words off. Gonna make a net video type shit. I'm interested to see what you do with that one for sure. All right, Monotone Madman, You're My Everything. I want your opinion on the performance and the vocal. There's not a mix on here, just straight out of the booth. All right, so performance and vocal, guys. Let us know what you think in the chat. And we're like two songs away from a free skip section. Very quiet. I gotta turn it up. Hold on. Yeah, the beat is maybe the only thing. Like the bass line keeps a little bit of.
You my everything. Yeah, I need you by my side. I need you here with me.
Sorry, I got distracted. My ADHD kicked in. My bad.
Yeah, I met at 19, but it's the 23. You my everything. Yeah, I need you by my side. I need you here with me. You my everything. Yeah.
I'm not mad at the performance on the chorus, but I do feel like the mix obviously needs work. It's hard to imagine it with no mix too.
You my everything. Swear to God, we sending hits like it's R&B. I done flicked 100 rounds, never jammed on me. All the other hoes left for you is all I need. Ever since my nigga died, I ain't found a piece.
So far I'm not mad at it. I think it's a similar note though, just in a repetitive flow, writing style, delivery style.
I done had a bitch beg, had her on her knees. She ain't worried about a nigga, he ain't in my league. I done been around the country.
I'm not mad at this pocket view though. I do feel like in the grand scheme of things we've listened to, this is a pretty good pocket view to be in.
He can hear the screams, put the niggas in the dirt where they need to be. Make it hard to breathe when it's
a little bit more variation in the flow I think is necessary.
Make it hard to read. I done seen a nigga work, still I can't believe.
That's just because the chorus and the verse is the same. You know what I mean?
If you made it to the party, pop the gate for me.
Scuba Squad Bells on Instagram.
Pop it with this 23. You my everything.
Also fair.
By my side, need you here with me. You my everything. Yeah,
I will say again, kind of like in comparison to some of the stuff that we've listened to from me in the past, this feels like a good pocket for you to be in. More variation would be good, and I think that's something for you to think about, especially as you kind of move through and work on more of these songs. Hey Grace, how's it going? Because I just think it's tough when the chorus and the verse has the exact same structure from like a rhyme scheme and like flow, just like rhythmic flow kind of perspective, it becomes a little hard to discern the difference between the sections. And I think that's one of the issues, is that it's going to feel super repetitive at 3 minutes if there is no variation between the chorus and the hook, right? So like delivery-wise, tonally, I think it was pretty good. Rhythmically, and then from like a, you know, like flow perspective, I think you need to do a little bit more variation in the way that it moves, especially when you get into the verses. And that's really all I would say. But like performance-wise, it actually felt pretty good. I wasn't mad at the performance itself. Wheel, demo, Ryan Cole. I've been doing more outreach recently. I haven't been submitting, but thinking about doing this little collab EP to help build portfolio. This is the demo. All feedback welcome. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, which one am I playing? Wheel, right? All right, this is Wheel. Kicks are a touch loud. Featuring Sky. This is cool. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, man. I just think it's like, you know, variation is not a bad thing. That's fine. If you guys are in the chat and you haven't submitted yet, make sure you submit. If you want to skip the queue, do that too. Totally fair, bro. I like this as well. It's got a nice like feel to it. We talk about feel a lot. Sometimes it's just gotta feel good, you know? Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. And we are about to get into our free section of the stream as well, so make sure you submit if you haven't. We have one more paid skip left. So if you are in here and you're trying to get bumped up for free in the free section, make sure you submit a Nero, otherwise I can't do it. I'm going to give you the instructions on how to get into the queue in a second. You have like 1 more minute though. If you want to do a paid skip, you can, if you want to guarantee you get played. Otherwise, we'll try and get through as many songs as we can, all right? Ooh, I love that section right there. Love that octave up. Form and shift is nice. Ryan Cole Productions, hit him up. If you're looking for beats, production work, tap in. I really enjoy his production work a lot. Super diverse producer. Really good ear, especially for melody and just constructing a really, really cool sonic experience. Alright. We're gonna play this last one by Feng Shui. Oh, sorry, we have one more skip after Feng Shui. July Forever. Pre-Antone now? Is that what you just said? What does that mean? Ryan Cole Productions on Instagram. Alright, Yao Ming by Feng Shui, and then I'll explain how we're doing the free skips. Did this about a week ago. Rough mix. Let us know what you think in the chat. Shout out Yao Ming. One of the first giant Chinese people I ever saw in my life.
I just opened up the book, boy.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Oh, Feng Shui, bro. Feng Shui on Instagram, bro. I fuck with you, bro.
And if I didn't land both, then it didn't count. I'ma grip your damn throat and start ringing out.
I fuck with you, bro. Shout out Chinese people for real, man. Shout out my mom. Shout out my mom. Shout out my family. Shout out Chinese people. Hey. 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 Tribe Called Quest Coded. This is fun to listen to, bro. If you like hip hop, this is fun to listen to. You're fun to listen to. Marvin, make sure you submit in here. And we're about to get into a free section in a second. I'm gonna explain. When we listen to the next song, I'm gonna tell you how you can get into the next queue. Okay? Squid, what's cracking?
It's a wide shot. You need a helmet on your head. Hit the bike shop. I'm doing numbers on the web. It's a blind spot. The best shit I ever said. Then the mic drop, bitch. They ain't gotta ask if they know about it. I'll take your whole skull.
If you do clean versions of your song, you should be submitting them for sync, bro. I low-key, if you do, I feel like if you made a clean version of your songs and you were submitting those for sync, you might get some placements. This is a very sync-friendly beat, I think.
It's a carjack, whoa. I put you all in check without the chessboard. I keep the water on deck. It's a wet floor, yes, Lord. I be dropping lines like Connect 4. They can't beat it, but they trying. It's the best, not the rain. rain. I'm looking like the king round here. We'll pull it. You can't even rock
I mean,
your
it makes
bling
sense,
around
bro.
here, locked down. You can't do a ting around here, talk down. Boy, I'm yeah, I'm ming around here. Stop the rain. I'm looking like the king round here. We'll pull it. You can't even rock your bling around here, locked down.
I can see it's like an Apple headphones ad says July Forever. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. Or like a low-key like a car commercial, man. Like, maybe I'm only thinking that because they put like that. They like to use a Tribe Called Quest in commercials, like car commercials.
Took her word on a win, but I'm back, motherfucker. You better
Steve says I want to freestyle this. It's really fun.
take away half when I snap, motherfucker. It's a rap, motherfucker. I don't like you. So if I'm behind you, it's cause you getting lapped, motherfucker. Rap's dead, yeah, right, that's a joke. Bitch, I do it right before your eyes.
That's a great question for him in the chat. I can hear it in a movie for sure.
And I don't want to hear no bottom tier bars from a lower tier bracket. I don't fear war, bitch. I'm over here packing. Nowhere near average.
Man, I'm chilling. It's been a long day. I was on the news today. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I gotta go see if I can find it.
I don't do hoes with the bros. That's why I be on the road with no baggage. Classic after classic until the casket. So I be on that top and I'm asking, who gon' stop the rain?
It's fucking catchy, bro. This bass line is so catchy. They asked me, I did like a little quick interview for Fox 5 News. Because I'm like a music contributor now on the news. This is the second time. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. This is my second time being on Fox 5 News. Shout out to Kendall, the guy who keeps asking me to come be on it. The first time, I was talking about AI generation and usage of music, which, you know, in retrospect, now looking at it, I'm like, damn, like the stuff that I was talking about, they definitely didn't do that, and they fucked it. And now I hate it. But in the beginning, I was like, yeah, this is some cool opportunities here if we do it responsibly. And today we were talking about why that hasn't been a song of the summer this year, which, you know, I'm sure everyone will say that there has been, and it's a debatable topic. But I think on a commercial level, like if we're talking about like how Not Like Us was literally inescapable last summer and probably was the song of the summer. I don't know if there's been that inescapable song of the summer this year, but that's what they were asking me about anyway. And I just kind of talked about how specifically I feel like there hasn't really been a song of the summer like that because the cultural moments that have happened around music have been maybe more divisive than unifying. Whereas like last year, you know, like everything, like everyone was focused on the Drake Kendrick beef, regardless of which side you were on, you were focused on it. So it was inescapable. Similarly with like Kamala's campaign and stuff like that, you know, you had like Brat being used in all of these campaign videos, and that was kind of inescapable too. Like Charlie XCX, you literally couldn't get away from it. But I feel like this year there hasn't been quite the same thing happen in music, where there has been discourse around big cultural moments in music has mostly been about Palestine specifically and how artists are being silenced around what they want to say about it on stage, and, you know, facing backlash if they do speak out on stage about it. So I do think that's one thing. The other thing is obviously a lot of big artists are on tour, you know what I mean? So like we've got Beyonce on tour right now, we've got Kendrick and SZA on tour right now, we've got Tyler on tour right now. So a lot of what's happening is actually just real life happening outside, and then also just, you know, algorithms are changing to not prioritize music discovery quite as much on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So I think there's a bunch of factors that play into it. Also just consumer habits and maybe the way that people are feeling about the economy and just what's happening in the world in general. It's not really like music is kind of at the core of people's issues right now. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot of things happening, I think, outside of music that have maybe contributed to that not being a specific singular song that everyone is like, oh, this one? Boom. Yeah, but to be honest, Fire by Anto now is definitely a contender for Song of the Summer. I would agree with that. I do love that one too. Damn, there was a shooting in Midtown New York as well. Sorry, my wife just texted me that. What the fuck? International fame, bro. I can't go anywhere without hearing it. It's true. All in. July Forever. Okay, while we listen to this song, if you are in the chat, we're about to do free skips. We'll do like the next like 10 minutes or so. We'll try and get as many songs as possible. If you are in the chat, put your artist name in the chat right now, and I'll try and put you into the free skip queue, and we'll try and get some free skips done before the end of the stream, okay? All in, unreleased, July Forever. Cook this up in the studio today, dropping soon, produced by me as well. Antone, we're gonna get you, don't you worry, brother.
July Forever.
Antone now. Add you to the skips, yeah, that's about it, yeah. Antone, I got 100 on the wrist, 100 on the wrist, yeah.
If you going for it, go all in.
Anybody else? Anybody else for a free skip? Put your artist name in the chat right now. If not, we'll just do 2 and then I'll leave. I'm okay with that also. I'm pretty hungry. All in. It's okay, I saw your text, babes. Self-produced on this one also. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, Squid, what's your artist name, bro? I don't see you in there at all. I actually do like this. I mean, this is like, I listen to a lot of music in this space, I think, in general. Free skips, if you're in the chat. Free skips. Let me know your artist name. If you're in the chat, artist name's in the chat. Don't fuck it up. Don't miss your chance. Squid Q, it is not in there. It shouldn't have charged you because you are not in there. Thank you, Donor. You are paying attention. Feng Shui, I got you. I do feel like it maybe needs like ever so slightly more processing on the vocal, just a little bit more effect work. That's maybe the one thing I would say. It feels maybe a little dry overall on the vocals. Oh, you're okay. Jimmy, let's get you bumped up too, bro. I like the chorus. I like the melody on this chorus. Yeah, I think it's just like some layers, some background layers, like some just like little process details, things like that. You know what I mean? You did get it stuck in my head, and I always tell artists, if you succeed in getting a chorus melody stuck in my head by the end of the song, that means that you are doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be in there. I wouldn't remember it like that. Like, I listen to so much music, like, it just wouldn't stick in my head like that if there wasn't a reason for it. So I will, props for that. Like, it's definitely a catchy chorus in there. July Forever on Instagram. Make sure you go tap in if you're rocking with that one. Give him a follow. All right, let's get into this free section. So in this free section, we usually do about 60 seconds. Try to skip like 8 minutes ago. Oh, shit. I don't know what to tell you. Chris, help this man. Chris, help Squid, please. I think Chris is in the chat from the Nero team. He might be able to help you on that. Yeah, all right. We're going to do Ego featuring Marvin Gordon's Antone now. We're going to do like a minute, 60 seconds probably of each song here. Just try to get through as many as possible. Oh, is it in there? But it is in there. It's just not charged. I don't see it in there, bro. Oh, yeah. I'll put it in the skips myself. Fuck it. We're doing free skips right now anyway. Antone, bro. This is chaos. I love it. Antone now on Instagram. Go follow him right now. You're dumb not to. New album drops on 10/17? No, September 12th. Danny, put your song in the Nero link and let me know your artist name. Self-produced, mixed, all of it. I got Squid. Danny, make sure you drop your shit in the Nero link and let me know your artist name. This is crazy, Antone. It's really perfect. Antone now on Instagram. I love this punk energy you're on right now. This is so tough. Whoa. Massive vibe switch. This is a crazy switch up, bro. This is a crazy, insane vibe switch in the middle of the song. And I love it. Hey man, no, don't even worry about it. But if you do want to, you could always PayPal me. If you do just want to send me money and support, you can. I'm not gonna say no, but you don't have to. I'm not tripping either way. I just had to put it in there, otherwise I'm not doing my job. Antone now on Instagram, bro. What a fucking monster. This kid's only 17. Genre swept to tempo increase with smooth. Yeah, again, this kid's 17 years old, bro. What other 17-year-olds you know are on this level already? I don't. Not one. Featuring Marvin Gardens. He's the videographer, but he makes his own music too. It's pretty tough. Let's go follow Marvin, bro. I don't know if I'm following him yet from him. Marvin's Yard on Instagram for Marvin Gardens. Also really solid visual artist, creating a really cool world for himself. Yeah, I like trap. Why not? What's your artist name? Danny GF. What's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. I gotta make sure I pull it up. Is it Ovi? Is that you? We listened to the whole thing. We weren't supposed to, but you know. Blast off. Sky's the limit. Let us know what you think in the chat. Mixed, unmastered. I'll get you in there. Is this? You're not. This isn't an Ovi on the drums song, is it? This is actually you.
Here goes another one, baby. Sky's the limit.
Very boom baps hops. Boom baps hips hops. Quite a few artists producers under 20, and that was a little too far. That's what I'm saying, bro. I met a lot of them under 20. He's crazy. No, Obi's from Puerto Rico. Okay, cool. I fuck with that. I like Puerto Rican artists. This is a fact. This is tough, man. I'm going to allow this, but only because I know that English is not your first language here, and I think that this is a typo. So just know that what Danny is trying to say is that Ovi is a very good rapper, in fact. But that shit made me laugh. That's an unlucky typo. That is a unfortunate typo. Good job on the production here from Sky's the Limit. Rapper is DA and Lord Clinic. You caught me, bro. I did. I caught you. I know you didn't mean it. You caught me. Caught. You didn't know. This is solid. This is solid. I think the production is probably a standout for me on this one. Oh, you're from Spain. What part of Spain are you from? Mans didn't even try to fight it. Sky's the Limit music. What part of Spain are you from? I love Spain is the best, bro. I love that country. Sky's the Limit music on Instagram. Make sure you go tap in and follow if you're rocking with that one. Great producing. Great production work. Madrid. I've had a good time in Madrid in my life, man. I like Madrid. Who riding Feng Shui up next? What a beautiful city, man. Damn, this one's crazy off rip, bro. Feng Shui. Feng Shui on Instagram. Bitch. We got 5 more. We're gonna stick to the 60 seconds. I gotta do better. Yeah, this is tough, bro. I like this too. Madrid is a great vacation destination. I agree. Great time there. Great food. Great people, man. I'm trying to get a Jackson coin. Why the fuck they boot Kayla out? Oh, this is tough. I ain't do that's a paid amount. Bank account got a great amount. Baby hop on. Feng Shui. She back it up like I fuck with this. If I set my eyes on a Draco, they'll switch it up like OVO. It's 7 L or it's nothing else. She wet as hell, so I come and help. Can't really good beat choice. This a headshot, no frack pump. Bow. This beat goes crazy. We riding out like it's terminal. Do whatever we prefer to do. Shut the fuck up. We ain't. Where are you born in Spain, bro? I love the South. Sevilla, Cadiz. Those are some of my favorite cities in Spain. Sevilla is probably my favorite. I love Sevilla. Who talking shit? Send him a clip. Yo, bitch, bad. We gotta stop, but I really like that one as well. Feng Shui on Instagram. You and you, Denor. Up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Is on the south, like 5 hours from Sevilla, so closer to Cadiz. It's beautiful, and the south of Spain is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Great food. This beat sounds very familiar. Where are you from? Like Marbella or Malaga?
If it's hot or cold, if it's yes or it's no, girl, I'm choosing you. You know I'm choosing you. I'm needing you, baby, I'm needing.
Oh, you're from Jane? Where is that?
And at the end, it's always you. I can't get over you.
Oh, sorry, high end, right? High end. Oh, sick. Oh, I bet it's beautiful there. In Cordoba. Sick. Oh, damn, that's beautiful. Sorry, I love to know where you guys are at in the world. This looks like a really beautiful town, man. I absolutely love the architecture in the south of Spain. It's so Middle Eastern. Beautiful. What a beautiful town. All right, Denor. I think on this one, a little bit more tuning on the vocal, right? That's one of the things that I would say. And then just a little bit more confidence, I think, in the delivery is needed. Especially for something that is so, like, kind of like... It's a seductive kind of vibe to the song, you know what I mean? I just want to hear a little bit more of that in the vocal as well, I think. I like the beat choice, but the beat choice sounded very familiar. Like, it sounded like a super... Like, the sample almost, I think, had been in something else that was, like, a really, really big song. Like, maybe even Dave in Central C. Jimmy, grown. Saved. Call me Jimmy on Instagram. Wowzers. We got a little bit of Michael in his voice, man. Got a little bit of Michael in there. I think more than anything, Denora, it's like a little bit more tuning on the sung vocals, just to smooth things out. I got a little shaky at times. I think that's what I mean by the confidence side, too. This dude's got Michael in his voice, man. It's the vibrato in his voice, it's the tone, it's like just the register it sits in. This is really beautiful. The vibrato, though, is giving Michael Jackson for sure. Beautiful, beautiful voice, bro. Call me Jimmy, 2 M's, 2 E's on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one. Wow. Nah, you got a beautiful voice, man. Seriously. All right, a bit of a switch up. Late Eyes, Charlie XCX guest featuring Billie Eilish. Late Eyes bootleg. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I like to, you know, I'm just a curious person, I think, more than anything. And I like to, like, actually learn about people. Like, you guys are sharing time with me. You know what I mean? It's nice to, like, get to know you guys a little bit and learn about you. It makes this way more fun, too.
The color of my underwear, you wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? You wanna put them in your mouth, pull them all down south.
I fucking love this. I fucking love this song. I love this fucking album. It was a Brat Summer last summer. I'm gonna skip forward to the second drop in a second too, just to hear it. Because we are gonna try and stick to the 60 seconds rule. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect this to be the drop. Wow. 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 Late Eyes Music on Instagram. These remixes have been crazy from Late Eyes. I'm not even going to pretend like they haven't. Late Eyes Music on Instagram, ID22, and then Ovi. And then we're going to get out of here, right? We are going to go on a raid. And I'm back on, well, not Thursday. Sorry, I'll be back on Friday. Second track on Ableton. I'm from boring-ass Ohio. We just some swole corn boys. Not swole corn boys. That's fucking hilarious. 3 weeks on Ableton. Second track on New Door. All right, bro. We love corn, gang. I do love corn.
3, 2,
A big lump of knobs. It's got the juice for sure. I will say, and this is maybe just a me thing, this tempo of electronic music never quite gets me. It's the slow step stuff. It's the tempo. It's entirely a tempo thing why it doesn't capture me. Sound design wise, it's pretty solid, and the wub's a wubbin. This is 140, but it's in half time basically, so it feels more like 70 to 140. Like the drums are in half time. Like it's not. Sound design solid though. Rhythm drums. Yeah, I think it's rhythm drums that never really quite get me on this genre, but the sound design is very good. All the synths sound very full, and the mix is really solid too, so I can't comment on both of those things. Feng Shui said this made me drop my baby. Sorry. I think he's getting him. I'm curious to see what the second drop does, but we are going to go a little bit over the 60 seconds for it. I want to know if it's a... I'm low-key a fan of when someone does a slow drop and then a fast drop. The sound design is very good. I will say, like, just from like an actual like synth kind of design standpoint, solid. But I think, yeah, for me, just generally, I am a high tempo drums guy when it comes to electronic in general. Alright, Hansel la H, Ovi, Lua la L, and 80s 66 Los Rockstar No Van al Cielo remix. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this one on YouTube. So if it doesn't make it into the VOD, that's why. But I am gonna fuck with this. Yeah, this is about to go get saved on Spotify. Just cause I actually enjoy this music. Danny, did you enjoy Bad Bunny's album also? I mean, if you like Puerto Rican artists, I feel like you should fuck with Nueva York, which was probably one of my favorite songs on that album. Yeah, I fuck with this. I definitely just love music like this in general. I'm gonna leave you guys with one of my favorites that I've found recently. This guy Frank Medley. If you don't follow Frank Medley, man, you gotta do it. We're not gonna do the full song because I will get DMCA'd, but I do like that, and I will go listen to that guy again. Damn, wait, Frank Medley's videos, surely. What happened? Where's Frank Medley's YouTube channel? Did he get taken down? Fucking this shit right here, bro. Alright. We're gonna go hit a raid. I'm gonna take you to another YouTube channel. It's probably bigged up because he's doing a weekend track battle right now. And you guys should be in there doing his track battles. He's the track battle king, in my opinion. I fucking love this. This producer, man, is unreal.
You can bounce back on my shit. I'm clutching, I'm gunning, you're stunning, you're running. I thought you was a gunman in your bits. We're coming, the best click. Your first album doesn't track shit. Chittering, chattering, your shit will flop. Shattering, battering your content. I'm slaying them, spraying them, deviling, slaps them, stacks them, packs them, puts shit on eBay. Eshay, you know I got the old play.
Alright, we're gonna go raid Big Dog, man. I love when he does these music streams. Alright, I'll see you guys probably on Friday this week. I probably am not going to be streaming on Thursday because I have to go do some stuff in real life. So, tap back in on Friday. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you get in there for more updates. And go follow us on Kayvan's house. When we get to another, whatever we get to the end of the next 1,000 followers, we're going to give away a free consultation with you guys. So come tap in, come send some music, all right? And I'll see you guys soon. W Stream, shout out to everybody who submitted music today. Lots of good music today, man. Lots of good music. We had a good time. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Have a good rest of your week. Make sure you tap into the content. Songs from the comments. Updates on Thursday. Go put your songs in my comments as soon as possible. Danny, thank you. Peace. I'll see you in the chat on Big Duck Stream, all right? Come through. I'll see you over there.
Don't want none, not even a little bit. Every Thatchman rolls a 16 in a clip. Tear out your face, blood through the tint in your whip. If I see you on roll and your ones, I hope for your sake.
Come on this raid, come on this raid. Peace.
Anyway, any raid gets in my way, I'll spray. Tech time on a Tech 9, I'll purchase. Come on your show, spit, make man nervous. Tell him to his